Chris and Jeff back again. Baseball cards, they're only friends. Super short prints they collect. The rarest of cards, yeah, respect. Blabbin, about slabbin'. Every Thursday's a spot. Blabbin, about slabbin'. SSP cards that we've got.
Brewers Kill is on time, and we almost are.
Almost. We get to chatting before we go live, and
yeah, those last couple minutes go quickly. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Brewers are in first, and Jackson Churio did wave back to Chris.
we were like Mad City Brew. I got to tell you, we were about this close from total disaster for you guys as Brewer fans. He hit a foul ball up the third base line. The ball boy picked it up, and I was like leaned back and saying something to my wife, and he chucked it like over the first little section of chairs, and I was like, oh my God, that's coming right at us.
Right at us.
By the time I could get myself up, I just ticked it like with my fingers. But had I been standing, I would have absolutely caught that, no problem. But the guy 2 seats down from me ended up with it. But if I had that ball, that's a ball Jackson Churio actually made contact with in a game. He's done, Jeff. The career is over.
It could have been disaster. So I'm glad Chris is a little slow on the uptake. Bearded Collector, thanks for joining us. I did see this Brewers Kill. I don't know if you saw this, Chris, but Mizrowski was at a LCS in Milwaukee and pulled his own Bowman first edition.
Wow,
pretty cool.
That is cool. If he's at like an LCS, Jeff, I can't make any claims about the box being prepped or scanned or anything, right? Like that seems like a legit hit.
Yeah, I kind of think so. I mean, I don't think it's a Trout situation, but Chris C, the Brewers did great. I got to see 2 games this week, 2 wins and 2 Ohtani home runs. So it was a perfect dream for a Brewer fan, gotta say.
Yeah, we were having a conversation yesterday, Chris C, about which team's defense is worse over the last month or maybe for the season, the Dodgers or the Yankees. And the last couple of days, these 2 teams are putting on an absolute clinic of how not to play baseball and how to give your manager a coronary. Just brutal stuff. We had that Dodger relief pitcher field a bunt and throw it like all the way to the right field wall. And then, Jeff, we were watching a little bit of the Yankee Blue Jays game yesterday, and I felt like I was watching single A ball.
It was bad, man. I saw Aaron Boone melt down on John Boy, and that was before that. That was before that game. I don't know if anybody would want to talk to him now.
Right. Joey K, I'll give you. I mean, I don't think the Braves are in trouble. I think this is just who the Braves are. Like they're not going anywhere. I think they've accepted it. I really enjoyed Spencer Strider's like post game comments. He said he's embarrassed. The whole team is embarrassed. Like he needs to pitch better. They all need to play better, and they're not. And they know that if they don't, that certain members of the clubhouse might not be there next year.
Yeah, I love that he was taking accountability.
Oh yeah,
great. Hey, Holmes giving a shout out to the Spitball and Patreon. We do have a Patreon for our Spitballers, and it's a great community on there. People showing pickups. We have a lot of videos, so check it out on Spitball and Cards if you haven't. And another shout out, Chris. I spoke with our crack staff of accountants, and they told me that we now have enough money from our eBay partner kickback link to get a pint of makers.
Yeah, let's go.
Maybe the pint can get bigger, but thank you to everybody that's using our eBay link for buying any of these Topps Chrome cards or anything. We get the channel gets a little kickback from being an eBay partner. So if you ever are buying anything on eBay, just click our link. It's in our description and it's on our IG as well. And then we get the kickback. So thank you for everybody that's done that.
Yeah. I mean, I bought something on eBay and I used that link. So I maybe just pay for my own.
You might have paid for it.
My own maker's mark. But I mean, that's fine. That's what's going to happen anyway. SFO Sox fan, I'm pretty sure the rumors swirling are just swirling in your house. I don't think he's one of the guys who isn't going to go anywhere.
No,
they don't. That's the worst part. Well, not the worst part. The worst part is the Braves stink, but they don't even have anyone on an expiring deal who's worth anything. Like Ozuna, at this point, they should just if no one will take him, they should just release him. Same thing with Iglesias. Pierce Johnson, I think, has one more year at a reasonable rate. Maybe they'll get something for that. But I mean, the good news is money's coming off the books. I'm waiting for the day they officially DFA Kelnick. Surely that'll come before contracts are due in the offseason because he's not getting renewed. He might even be heading towards like year 1 of arbitration. There's no way they're going to give him a raise because he's terrible. So
yeah,
at least we're done with that.
The Brewers have done a great job with reclamation projects. Maybe they need to get a hold of Kellenick. Waldo, the link works for buy it now and it works for auctions. If you click on the link and buy anything within 24 hours, it counts. Or if you bid on an auction within 24 hours that you then go on to win, I guess that also works. So it works for both, Waldo. Thanks for asking.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, hold on. Sorry. Jeff, we didn't even discuss this beforehand. So hopefully you've got something cool lined up. What are we playing trivia for tonight?
Oh, let me dig into the trivia box while you answer Michael Stone's question.
Okay. Yeah, Michael Stone, I think we're headed there. It worked pretty well in the All-Star game and it was pretty quick. And I know the fans sort of reacted positively to it. Sometimes I do have to say though, I feel like we have to defend the umpires a little bit. I've seen a lot of video on Instagram of umpires like blowing calls because they missed a strike by like a half an inch. Like that, I think there's an acceptable range here. I know that at bat against the Angels, I think it was Diaz, where it was like a 3-1 count and he just threw a pitch like 6 inches off the plate twice and struck the dude out. Like that's terrible. But I mean, some of these misses are pretty close. And just because there's a box there. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know, Chris. I don't know if you saw the Brewers loss when they lost the other day, blew their winning streak. They had guys at first and second in the 9th, and 3 straight pitches were out of the strike zone, and 2 of them were called strikes. I mean, pretty egregiously.
Yeah.
He should have walked. That would have loaded the bases with 1 out. So yeah, it really stands out in big at bats. And there's the fact that we have technology. There's just no reason for it.
Yeah. And like there are like some terribly egregious ones. There was a video going around like about Bryce Harper getting rung up. Those 2 pitches didn't miss by a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I've seen really the ones that get me worse, Jeff, are like there's been like some strikes literally right down the middle, and the umpire is just like, meh. Like Frank Drebin in The Naked Gun when he's trying to delay the 7th inning stretch. Some of those calls look like that. But yeah, I do think the robo-umps are coming.
It's true. You're right. Michigan Cards and Graphs. There was a video going around on Instagram of Maddox throwing his 78 pitch shutout, and some of the strike calls he got in that game were crazy. And it happens, yes, but that was before the box, so that wasn't as big of a microscope on there. And I don't know.
I remember a Pedro shutout ended with Veritek catching a ball that bounced, and the umpire just rung up the batter. Like it was a really great curveball, and he caught it very cleanly and like framed it. The umpire obviously never saw the bounce, but if you're watching on TV, you're just like, what just happened? So yeah, I think everyone's getting better. Umpires are getting better. Angel Hernandez has been fired, so that helps. I think CB Buckner should hopefully be the next to go, and then things will get better.
Yeah, this you don't expect him to be perfect, ATL Jeff Black. Nobody's going to be. But this is also true. Yeah. They're getting more and more personal. They're taking things personally.
Yes.
Some quick hooks. I don't know.
That comment of Verlander was pretty, I think it was to Verlander. That was outrageous. Yeah. However, that pitcher, I think it was Verlander, but like, what are you doing, umpire? Like, keep your mask on. Don't engage.
M. Parsons, this is what I think is going to happen. They're going to have some sort of challenge system like they did in the spring training and the All-Star game. Oh, Angel Hernandez is calling you out.
Angel Hernandez, is this, by the way, is this a deep cut, like an anti-umpire, like, but also like a reference to Hot Fuzz, the Simon Pegg movie? Because his name is Officer Angel, and the newspaper records him as Officer Angle, and he's called Angle for like 10 minutes. Anyway, that is a very deep cut if that's what it is, but probably not.
Michael Stone agreed. Consistency, yes.
Yep.
You're not getting a call all game, and then all of a sudden it comes in the 9th inning and throws everybody off.
Yeah. It is really nice that we get to overturn these terrible calls at first base. Like some just really egregious, like Aaron Judge. I mean, that one was actually strange. It looks like he very easily beat a double play ball, and they somehow upheld the out on on the umpire review, which I was a little surprised by. But yeah, that stuff happens so fast at first base, Jeff. They're always guessing. Like they're always trying to listen and watch at the same time and just doing their best to guess. And it's nice to be able to get those calls exactly right.
Right.
99.9% of the time.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got to check that out, SFO. I bet that's really funny to watch.
Late career Fernando with those big glasses was crazy too.
Yeah.
It's striking people out.
Yeah. I feel like M. Parsons might be onto something. Angel Hernandez probably just misspelled his own name.
Oh boy. Anyways, the trivia prize, before I get distracted, is a sweet Tools of the Trade game used patch
Ooh.
of Mr. Twin and Brewer Killer Kirby Puckett.
Wow.
Look at this sweet thing. If you saw on my Instagram, Forbidden Donut sent me a Gary Sheffield game used from this very same set, 2005 Absolute playoff Absolute. Anyway, it's really cool. So there's the prize.
Our good friend Watanabe here says, isn't a bad call part of the game? And sadly, it has been for a very, very long time. I wonder if instant replay, Jeff, would have ruled that Ken Herbeck really did just lift Ron Gant up and kind of toss him off first base. I don't know if that's reviewable. I don't know.
That's the other question, how they decide what's reviewable and what's not. That's still an issue.
That Eric Gregg game, the Braves versus Marlins in 1997, that game would still be going. They'd still be checking every single strike call with the ABS system for sure. Might be the longest game in history.
Yeah, and the challenge system seems to make the most sense. That seems it's helped in other sports, and then it gives some recourse for a team. If you use your challenge and you're out of them, well, then you're screwed. But if you save them and you have them for the moment that counts, great.
Very, very true.
Michael
Stone, I'm not still bitter. I do think about it occasionally, But the 96 one is the one I'm really bitter about.
Angle's right. I mean, framing is a huge part of the game.
It is.
Framing's not going to matter when you have the automated strike zone.
John is right, though. Eric Gregg was consistent. Everything, within a foot of the outer edge of the plate was a strike all day. And it's amazing that somehow Maddox didn't actually gave up a run that day. But
Chris, this was a moment over the weekend. I was at this game. Freddie Freeman got hit the other day on his wrist. It was a strange reaction for sure for the people in the crowd because we had no idea what was going on. It looked like he swung and it went off his bat. And then he just started walking towards the dugout, and Dodger Stadium was completely quiet. Nobody knew what was going on. And I'm glad it's something minor.
Yeah, that was, I actually didn't see it. I had been watching the game, but I was outside for a little bit. Yeah, that was when you watch that, someone like Freddie just walking off the field, you got to assume in watching the replay, I'm like, his arm's broken.
Yeah, I thought it must have broken his arm.
Yeah.
Because you could hear it, and that's why I thought the bat hit it. But
yeah, like very fleshy on that. But thankfully, I mean, right in the lineup the next day, and he hit a walk-off last night. That was kind of fun. So yeah.
Oh, look, Waldo, thanks for this offer. Retired signature of, as Jeff Wilson would say, Louis Taint. That would be an awesome trivia prize. My email, you can contact us through Instagram. I'm My Favorite Cardboard, Chris's Baseball Card Addict, or my email is in our YouTube description as well. But we would love to have that for a prize. So thank you.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Thank you very much. But yeah, someone like Freddie who plays through absolutely everything, just walking off the field. It's almost like he was just like, you know what, the hell with it. Like, my ankle hurts, my ribs hurt.
Right, like he was just going to go through the dugout, through the locker room, right down to the parking lot in his uniform and just head home. That's what it kind of seemed like.
Yeah, it did have that kind of feel to it. Yeah, like he's been going through it. One of the worst, 6-7 weeks of his career. Yeah, if you look at his splits from, I want to say it was 2021, April and May, he was real bad. And this is a little bit worse than that. So hopefully he's coming out of it. We shall see.
Yeah, I mean, he had that walk off the other night. Maybe that's gonna turn him around.
Yeah. I see. Royally Cheese said that Freddie back in the lineup doesn't mean he didn't break his leg. That's a fair point.
True.
Fair point.
True. So everybody get in trivia. We'll play at about 7:00. I know Chris put the link in there. Hop in for trivia, and I gotta say, there's some tough trivia questions tonight. Chris gave a sneak peek, and there's some tough ones in there. So.
Yeah, Jeff and Jake battled it out, and I actually left their scores in there. So after we replay, let's see how many people beat what you guys were able to do.
Yeah, I had two really bad misses, so I expect people beat me. I made some headway at the end, thankfully. But
The movie questions always help.
it was the 200 club was almost not even in danger.
It was dicey for about 6 or 7 questions. So
Yeah.
for you guys watching, has anyone ripped any Topps Chrome?
I saw somebody in the comments did. If you did, please put it again. Somebody said they ripped a case. Somebody else was complaining about the price. But yeah, let us know if you. John,
it was like 5:30 out here on a Thursday night. So how many beers deep was Jake? 4?
I don't think any. He had dinner plans. He was going to save his drinking for the restaurant.
Yeah, he was taking his lovely wife out to Benihana tonight. So I'm just living vicariously through him right now. But instead of fried rice, I have a little Maker's Mark, which is almost as good.
ATL Jeff Black. It's a good mix. It's card heavy tonight. Card heavy.
Yeah. It's mostly about Topps Chrome since we're in Topps Chrome release week. And then there are a couple movie questions at the end, which we've been mixing in. But yeah, I think you guys are gonna do fine.
Yeah, Chrome, it does look rough. We've seen some images. There's a couple great images, a lot of not so good images, and a lot of people not getting the value.
Oh yeah, I don't know if any. Well, we know one person actually, Jeff, who got their value, don't we?
Yes,
but
we'll get to that. Absolutely.
I was trying to find
Jacob Wilson Aqua, Otani Ray Wave.
Okay,
the Fanaticals. That's a pretty cool subset.
Yes, that's one that I wanted to talk about. If I could find. Nope. Yeah, the my early vote for like best looking card in the set so far. And I think we've seen just about all the image variations that are out there. All the SSPs have been pulled and posted on eBay. Where is it?
While you're doing that, Chris, Captain R, yes, Scotty B did a great breakdown about the autos, the chances of getting a decent auto, how much you'd have to buy to get an auto that you want. So his video on Topps Chrome is full of a lot of very unpleasant statistics. Check it out.
There's like 166 rookie autos. I think it's like 85 are pitchers. Most players are over 27.
Yes,
it is extremely scary and dangerous. Put it that way. Yeah, Gregory. So I think this is the best looking card in the whole set I've seen so far. If you're a Yankee fan, I'm sorry, look away for a minute. But this is Mookie celebrating the Freeman Grand Slam in Game 1. We got Muncy in the background. It looks like that's either a ball boy or the smallest baseball player I've ever seen. Edmund, maybe?
It's got to be a ball boy, but poor Nestor.
Yeah, and unfortunately, they left Nestor in there, which
get Nestor to sign this one.
Yeah. I do wish, Jeff, that this insert set had autos, like some low number autos, but I don't think it does.
No, I don't think it does either.
But these cards look great. I think they're case hits. I almost wish they were more rare.
Yeah,
they've been popping up.
Because case hits sounds rare, but as many cases as they make, it's not quite rare. James, listen to this.
Whoa.
Dual Bobby Witt, George Brett auto to 25 and a Merrill variation orange to 25. Also a gold and black Yamamoto.
Jeez.
That sounds pretty great. Autos suck besides duels. Well, yeah, I can imagine you probably got a bunch of pitchers to make up for that. But that sounds great.
Yeah, you pull something like that, I feel like you're not going to get that case. Can't have too much else in it, or else what's going to be in the other cases?
Rig Khalifa, 2 hobbies and a jumbo, absolute bloodbath, nothing at all. Sorry to hear about that.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, a little trivia question. Don't fully understand the trivia game. After clicking your link, should I be leaving you guys? Seems it does.
You should not be. I mean, I think it should just open up a new tab. If it's working correctly, it should just open up a new tab, either on your phone or yeah. I mean, if you open up, actually, it should. If you're on your phone, it'll just open up a tab and then just leave it. You can come back to YouTube, and then when we tell you we're going to start it, that's when you hop over there. Yeah, we got 19 people. It seems to be working okay.
Cardboard Showcase picked up an Acuna SSP. ATL Jeff Black does not like it. Back-to-back comments. The Acuna thumbs up, thumbs down.
Okay, so this card, this is the Acuna SSP, and it was one of the last ones to surface. Shelly the Turtle and I, it leaves the video. Shelly the Turtle and I were very anxious, or not anxious. That might not be the right word, but like excited almost feels too strong, Jeff. But when we saw the checklist, Acuna was going to have an SSP. We were wondering like, what could it possibly be? The dude played like 60 games last year and didn't play them very well. So we were wondering what it could be. We thought maybe they were going to go back and give us the 2004 card or 2024 card we all wanted and deserved. But this one's, I mean, it's him and his brother swapping jerseys. Like,
yeah, there were a lot of people in the chat crapping on this one in one of our IG chats, but I like it. I love these family type shots, and
I like it too. And I don't think it matters if his brother becomes a superstar or not.
No,
I think it's just a really cool card, and it seems like a card that Ronald would like.
Yeah. Jay Marble's wondering if he missed your rant about the Freddie image, the lack of a bat drop image.
No, not yet. I was gonna ease into it. But we'll just jump right at it right now. So this is the Freeman SP, and it's it's from the home run.
Yep.
But you got to look it up to figure it out. Like this could legitimately be from it could be from any walk-off. It could be from anything, really. Something positive. You don't look at this and know immediately it's from the World Series. You do have to do a little bit. So that's just like, I just don't get it. I don't really get it. I don't know why they wouldn't give it to us.
You would think that they were saving it for this big set, this big release.
But that's what we thought last year for the Acuna, holding up second base. Like they must be saving it for Chrome, and then they just didn't give it to us. So I don't know. My gut instinct, and the next time we have Mahan on, Jeff, we're going to talk about this more. I'm really starting to feel like if they put an image on Topps now, they absolutely will not put it in a pack.
It's starting to look like that, which is
just
sad.
Breaks my heart. And Topps now is fine. I don't hate that product.
It doesn't have to be the exact same image.
No.
Put a couple seconds later, a second earlier. It doesn't have to be the exact same image.
Like the iconic moment of Freeman's career now, and I hate saying this as a Braves fan because it should be, it should be catching that last out of the World Series for the Braves, but it's not. It's him just holding up the bat after that grand slam, and the fans behind him going bananas. Yeah. So we have this, and I don't hate this card, Jeff. No. I just wish it were better.
No, you can't hate it. It's good. Joey makes a good point. Cal Raleigh and Pete Crow Armstrong aren't in there. That should be interesting for the MVP buybacks. Matt McNeil says Jose Cruz Sr. has a card. Is that true? Which is cool. Player of Houston player other than Bagwell or Biggio. Is there are there legend cards in there, Chris?
There should be. No, there are. He has one of those autos. It's like a by the numbers or something with the number 25. So I think they're going to do that going forward. They're going to take a player or players who've had the number of the year, like Bonds, I think is the big one. For the Bonds, Tommy, and I think Jose Cruz Sr. It's those three that use the number 25. So next year we'll get guys with 26. I believe that's what they're doing, but they're pretty limited. So
I see.
Good luck pulling that.
Yeah. So Kai says it also leaves the video. So maybe you can leave the video in that tab and leave that one open and then open up the video in a new window if people are having problems with trivia.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Thank you. Just keep us updated. I see 23 people have signed in. So hopefully they aren't just waiting over there and hoping trivia starts soon. All right. What I did want to say though about the Freeman, as much as that it is what it is. I don't want to beat a dead horse too egregiously at this point. But I will. No. Freeman also has a fanatical card like that Mookie Betts.
Yeah, that was mentioned a few times in here.
Yeah. So I thought, okay, we're going to get the image in that set. But instead they give us this, which is again after the home run. And the fans are still there and he's got all those cameras on him. But to me, Jeff, when I saw this card, I thought Topps is trolling us now. Like they know what we want. They know what we all want who watch that game. And they're just like, we ain't giving it to you. But here's another shot from like 2 minutes later.
Yeah, it always feels like they're saving it for something. But we saw last year that something never happened.
But that said, I want to reiterate, I do like these fanatical cards. I think these cards look great. I'm even going to highlight. Hold on. I know I grabbed the Aaron Judge because Aaron Judge is the only vertical one that I've seen so far. And I think that's a fantastic card. Look at that sign behind him.
Yep.
Right.
Number 1 fan, 99 Judge. That's great. That's a great card.
Yeah. Yeah. So this subset would look really good if GG's cards are Gregory, who likes to complete sets of some insert cards. These would look great in a binder together. These are some of the best images in the set. Like I said, if they want to throw some autos in these next year, but not stickers, I think that'd be great. That would be a nice
some on-card autos of those would be great. Even just a handful. Throw 5 or 10. ATL Jeff Black says the brothers hugged on the field. Why not make that the image if they wanted the brothers together? Yeah, a lot of people were saying it'd be better on field. I get it. I do like the jersey exchange. I don't mind that very much. Yes, it's reminds me of the father-son cards.
Yeah, it could have been on the field. I mean, there's little ways to make it better, but I like it. That's definitely it's the only SSPF scene where I'm like, I will at some point. Yeah. SFO Sox fan right there with you. But,
Chris, do you happen to have the Mookie SP handy? A lot of people have mentioned that in the comments.
yes.
Somebody picked one up. I'm sorry, I can't remember who it was. And Card Dad says it looks great. And it's another great Mookie card. And I know Wills was saying how he's having a rough time, and he definitely is. This is a great shot.
It is
from opening weekend.
Yes. Yeah. I want to say this is the home opener. I think it was the second home game of the season. Mookie hit a walk-off to beat the Tigers. And yeah, this is great. Really, really cool card. I like the gold, like the kind of the World Series gold.
Yes, it was those special World Series gold ones.
Yeah, that's one of the best image variations out of the set, I think. I like it. He gets so fired up, and he should. But when he hit that walk-off home run, Jeff, you and I were like, you know what? Losing all that weight, it isn't going to kill him.
No, we thought he was,
yeah, we were wrong.
This is a great callback. SFO Sox fan says it's that judge you showed is a reminder of the Cole SSP with the crowd sign. Yeah.
M. Parsons says he doesn't look as fired up to her as he does to us, but that's okay.
Top notch. Kicked him nuts.
Yeah. I do. I like that one. Isaac Wyatt, we have not talked about that dual logo man that got pulled. We will get to it though. Hold on. Shelly the Turtle says I should just go buy the Topps Now card. I will not. That's
where you're making the stand. Yeah.
Topps Now has a time and a place, but I can't do it. I don't know.
Royally cheesed is royally cheesed about Witt's treatment. Gets him no SSP. Yeah, the 10 SSP subjects, Chris and I have discussed that. A little too rookie heavy for us. I thought Witt deserved to get one for sure.
Yeah. And his let's see if I can grab a couple of these pretty quick here. Bobby Witt's is a little bit you don't want to say sensual, Jeff, but the way he's sliding is a little bit interesting. I will say one of my other favorite SPs, is this guy. That one's pretty cool.
Yeah, Jake's a big fan of this one.
Yeah. Just soaked in beer and holding up the American League champion.
Jake's also the one who says they shouldn't be celebrating anything except World Series victories. So, yeah.
He's, this, if someone wants to look this one up, I would love to know. I want to just grab. Okay.
This doesn't bode well for people looking to buy packs. KG Cases watched a case of hobbies get ripped. The auto's in the same slot of the same pack in every hobby box.
Uh-oh.
That's going to lead to some issues.
Yeah, that's not great. Okay. So this is Manny Machado's image variation. And Manny Machado had one of his big signature moments last year, Jeff. When the Padres clinched a playoff berth on a game-ending triple play against the Dodgers that Machado started. Now, I see a Dodger third base coach in the background here. Can anyone tell me, is this image from him starting that triple play? I remember it was Rojas hit it. He fielded it. He had to go a step back, touch third, and then kind of throw it sidearm to second. So this kind of looks like he's coming in.
He's low looking. Yeah. That's a great call. This our crack research team. Somebody's going to be able to find that out.
Yeah, I would love to know because that's such an incredible moment for Padres fans and for Machado.
This is what I was thinking, Pete. It does look like Manny's rookie image variation.
It does.
Yep, and ETL Jeff Black, same thing.
Yeah, Jeff, you might have a copy of that card on you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll go find it. I'll have my assistant get it. I don't know. I'm kind of agreeing with Wills here. Not every team's going to hold the trophy at the end of the year. I think you do have to celebrate some of the small victories. Yeah, maybe you don't celebrate a win in August with champagne, but you win a series.
I totally agree. If you make the playoffs, if you advance at all, I want to see these teams celebrating. I love it. I think those images look good. And yeah, I mean, this is a long season, Jeff. Most teams go home at the end of September.
Yep.
Any chance you have to, anytime you can fight
the
on
Brewers
for
have
another
never
day.
won a World Series and have only been to one, so they would not be celebrating anything. And to their credit, I think they should celebrate some of these victories they have.
Yeah, there's the Bobby Witt. That's the orange speckle. Almost has like a mosaic kind of look to it with this particular lighting. I don't hate the image. It does a lot of advertisement for whatever QT is. I don't think those are Q-tips, but I'm not sure.
KGK says, what a whelming Witt SP. Very, very whelming.
It definitely whelms, doesn't it? It could be worse. I mean, in
No
scrolling
trivia yet, Brian.
Yep. No, you haven't missed anything yet. In scrolling through like this.
I suppose Sox fan already back with the result.
Oh, excellent. What do we got?
Throws to first base in the 8th inning against the LA Dodgers during Game 2 of the division series. So it's a playoff game.
Okay.
I was going to be really impressed if they managed to put the triple play.
Yeah. So would I. That would be awesome.
I do have the Manny here.
Do you? All right. Well, hold on. Let me just. I don't like that Devers card. And it's not because he's not on the Red Sox. It's because he looks like he has man boobs and he's just standing there smiling.
Yeah.
But I think this Tatis might be worse. I mean, he's just walking with a backpack and
He's
listening on his head. Like,
one of the most exciting players in baseball, and this is what we get.
he looks like he's meeting his friends to play hacky sack in the park. I don't want this on a baseball card.
Oh, Dave, this is all we're discussing. We're
That's what we're
looking
into
at
right
trying
now.
to look at some of the bright side, but yes, we've been mainly saying it's not been worth the money. 7 Chrome has SSPs and SPs, and this is the first time, Chris. I believe they have 50 SPs. Is this the first time?
Correct. Yeah. Last year it was 20 SPs and 10 SSPs. This year we're at 50 and 10. So most star players, most name guys have one. And it's pretty cool to see some of those guys get one that don't usually have them.
Just pull this up here for a second for the people who were commenting how similar it was to one of his very best cards.
Yeah.
He's got an amazing arm. He can throw from any position. It's fun to watch him in the field. He just can do anything.
It is. Yeah. Yeah. We were laughing. We were kind of just laughing at how much of a run up we'd have to get to throw a ball as far as Machado does off his back foot.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we could say the same thing about Acuna, of course, who had maybe the coolest throw we'll see this season.
A 300-foot throw. Yeah.
Right?
Correct.
Hold on. Crazy Cryptid saying, oh, whoops, it's the wrong one.
Good luck. Good luck. Good luck.
Yeah, Devers looking like Babe Ruth in that one. Yeah, but Babe Ruth, like, toward the end of his career.
Late career Babe Ruth.
Late career Babe Ruth. Yeah. And not because of how the swing looks either. So yeah, I mean, the one good thing about the Chrome image variations, like if you collect a player, like Jake in this Garrett Cole card, if you're willing to be patient, if you can wait a couple of months, this Cole will be like a $10 card and you can scoop it up, in the fall without busting your budget. You just got to wait. You got to wait, watch these come and go.
Not a lot of great images.
Yeah.
D3C. We've tried to highlight some of them.
Yeah,
Maxter says chest shot SSP variations.
A lot of those, right? I mean,
yeah,
it's just kind of a bummer. I know Aaron Judge has 2, right? He's got an SP and an SSP. SFO,
right.
SFO Sox fan, if you feel like helping us out, this is the SP. I would love to know what this is from because it's a pretty generic home. It looks like he just hit a home run. So for Aaron Judge, there's like 50 possibilities.
Yeah.
But it depends when this is. Like if this is I'm trying to see the fans behind him. They're wearing gray, so he's on the road. Like, Is this the home running against Cleveland, Jeff? Is this the one against Class A?
But the playoff one?
Yeah.
I would think he'd be more excited, but I can't remember what his reaction was to that.
Well, I hate to say it, Jeff, but he might have just been really shocked because up until that point, he didn't really have a lot of hits.
Yeah. And
that was potentially his big moment, which of course is bullpen blue, but still a great moment for him. And I'm wondering if this is that card. I feel like if this image is that moment, then this card is better than it initially looks, if that makes sense.
Right. And 7 saying a lot of people think that's his base card. It doesn't stand out.
Exactly. It does not stand out.
KGK, don't get Chris fired up here. He says, I heard in 2026 they're getting rid of Stadium Club and introducing TOPPS press conference. Yes, I'm
Oh
looking
my
forward to Topps Podium series.
All right, I'm honestly that's too funny for me to not laugh at or even get fired up about because it seems too unrealistic. One would hope. What do you guys think about the Paul Skeens? Let's throw this one up there.
Oh yeah, throw the Paul Skeens up. Okay.
I like that they kept the gold cup on it.
Cup is on it. Great.
Yep.
It's not doing much for me otherwise, though.
Fair enough.
I mean, I guess we see him smiling, which is cool, but I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like this one, and I'll tell you why. Because it's a lot of Skeens' cards, Jeff. Look, they're not as bad as those Strider rookies where he had the same shot in like 15 sets, but they all look similar. This is at least an image of Paul Skeens I've never seen before. And to me, when you look at it, it does jump out as it's probably not a base card.
That's true.
And if that's the bar we got to climb over, then I think this card does it.
I like this ATL Jeff Black. If they had the Pittsburgh skyline in there, the stadium, I would like that.
Yep. Okay. So let me show you another SP that I quite like.
Skeens looks happy because the team actually gave him 2 runs that day.
Maybe he's actually just waving to Livy Dunn in the stands.
I think that's probably more likely.
All right. So check out this Brooks Lee. This isn't the SSP. This is his SP. I like this one.
I like that too. Is that an opening day shot?
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that looks like either a throwback or a City Connect jersey. I don't know which one.
The Twin Cities. I think it's their City Connect, I want to say. But he's coming out. Fans, kids they're giving him 5s. I do like the coming out of the dugout one. I know Cheerios got one this year. I like that theme. I like that idea. Yeah,
because it's usually like they're fired up. It's like a calm before the storm, or like the beginning of the storm, if you will. So yeah, this is the Cheerio. I like this. So much gold and yellow on this with the jersey.
Gold to go with the rookie cup. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get this one. And again, I like the position that they highlight in the little baseball diamond in the corner.
Yep. Do you remember, Jeff, on an episode of Spitballin', like when we were talking about the design for 2025 Topps? And I want to say it was like Phil asked, we mentioned this little diamond, he didn't get it, and Scott didn't get it, and Ty didn't get it. And then you and I were like, guys, it's the position on the field.
They're like, why? What a waste of space to have that on there. And they didn't notice that there were different spots for each person.
It was very funny. And I think there was like a good 20 seconds of just complete silence.
They just stared. Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
Phil probably edited it out.
Yeah, he probably should have. Yeah.
John, do you mean the Heritage Rookie Cup, the old school Rookie Cup trophy? Slider says that Lee looks like his listing.
Oh, it might be. I mean, I honestly don't know. I'm just kind of grabbing what shows up on eBay and what I think will sort of present well on the screen. ATL Jeff Black, I am right there with you. This card looks awesome to me. This is Acuna's fanatical insert. I feel a little bit bad for the gentleman in the background who probably wasn't hoping to be photographed on this particular day, but maybe this is the thing that gets a life change started for him, Jeff. Let's think about it in a positive way. But this is a very cool card. This looks very much like the home opener.
Yep, I like these fanatical ones. It's that would be fun to see them all together. I hope somebody's collecting that set. I won't be doing it, but
Japanese Hercules. First of all, it's a fantastic name, and yeah, thankfully, I have not seen a single cell phone on any of these variations so far,
or sitting on the bucket.
Yeah, no. Well, Jeff, there was a bucket involved in one of these cards, but no one's sitting on it. So you're right. That's a good. No one's sitting down, so that's good.
No one's sitting or using the bucket as a toilet.
Yes, a la Jason Dominguez in Stadium Club last year.
Hobbyist, this doesn't sound too bad, to be honest with you. A hobby box getting Ohtani refractor and a Judge out of 199. That Judge out of 199 could pay off a little bit.
It could, and I mean, yeah, both those could be potential buybacks. Hold on, someone mentioned
City, Chris. Chris was not in the stands during that Cheerio picture, but it does look like he's running away from Chris.
It does, right? I'm like, one more auto. Here's James Woods. Yeah, something about like the full bleed of these shots. They almost have like a Stadium Club feel to it. So James Wood, I mentioned before, I get excited about him. I'm a big believer in this guy long term. I hope we'll sign a deal to stay there. Oh, just displaying choice eBay. That's Royally Cheese. That is Royally Cheese. Excellent callback. Thank you, Jeff. You want to remind everybody about that?
Yeah, I'll throw it in the chat. The Blabbin link. If anybody feels like buying any of these today, get that Maker's Mark account going.
SFO. I didn't even think about that for this one, but yeah. There's like 1 or 2 fans back there.
Man is going crazy. Diego has a question he's asked a couple times. Topps Heritage Black Border Parallels. Are they 50 print run cards?
The papers, I think they're unnumbered, but right about 50. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So. I knew they weren't numbered, but I'm not sure what the print run was.
They might have changed them to 10 this year. Honestly, I don't know, but if you go to check out chasingmajors.com, that site is usually real good at keeping the print odds and print runs up to date. Give that one a shot. Zero Fanzatical. Yeah. It's a cool shot. This is James Woods coming out, making his major league debut, Jeff.
Oh, okay. That's extra special. That's how many fans were in the crowd when he made his debut.
Well, they didn't know what they were going to get. So let me grab this. I'm going to share this instead. So can you see these 3 cards I have on my screen?
Yes, we can.
All right, so James Wood has 3 cards in Topps Chrome. We have his base card on the right. Actually, I should ask you guys if you can. To me, all 3 of these cards look enough the same that's a problem. Jeff, what do you think?
They all look like they could be base cards. The one on the left, I think they're trying to show a little more style because his helmet flew off, perhaps, so we get his long locks. So I would guess that that's one of the short prints, although I could not tell you if it's an SP or SSP. Yes, this one looks like a big head, the one in the middle, because of the perspective. Yeah.
And it looks like it's taken about 2 seconds after the fanatical shot. He's a little bit further out. But yeah, the middle one is the SSP, and that's also from his major league debut. We did search that one and look it up. So that's cool, but I just feel like we could have done more. Zoom out, let the image breathe, give us like more fans.
And Chris, it reminds me of getting the Aaron Judge fan crotch shot on his rookie. I mean, James Wood is known for his big bat, power guy, great hitter, and we don't get a single picture of him batting on these 4 cards, including the fanatical.
Right? Very strange. That's an excellent point. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, that's what he's like. By the way, there was a lot of crotch euphemisms there, Jeff. Somehow you managed to keep it.
I kept it together.
Yeah, kept it together. Well done. Yeah, I had high hopes. I really did. And I can't hate the card of him making his debut. I just feel like that will absolutely get lost in the shuffle. And it doesn't look different enough. It's not Soto Gatorade bath. It's not Acuna in the white jersey. It's not Ohtani batting from above. It's not an image that's going to get people fired up.
No, you got to have at least one of those with a bat in his hand.
Yes. Yeah. Like a nice horizontal follow through. To me,
following through.
It makes the gold mirror image we got from Topps look even better. And I think it makes that card long-term even better. I don't know who it was who said this is the office meme of Pam saying they're all the same.
That was SFO Sox fan.
I should have just assumed. Yeah, perfect comment. And that's kind of how it feels. Okay, let me hold on. So in terms of SSPs, don't judge me by who you see my conversations with. This is Trout's SSP. It's interesting, Jeff, that they gave super short prints to Trout and Acuna when these guys did not combine to play 100 games last year.
Yeah, and that might be why we don't see a Trout on the field image, because he wasn't out there. We've seen a lot of Trout by the stands SSPs, but usually signing autographs in front of huge throngs of fans. There's something about this one I like. It's almost a little bit of melancholy. It's like Trout is not able to be out there. He's not signing for his fans. He's looking out at the field.
There's a little sadness.
Thinking about better days.
Yeah. In terms of the SSPs, I mean, ATL, this one, the more I look at this card, the more I like it, because it really, you start to really think about it. You could put this one in a museum and being like, sad Trout. It reminds me of that.
PSA calls it.
Yeah, the sad watching his values drop. Oh, it reminds me of that big mouth Billy Bass. You know that thing that used to be up on people got that on the wall and it would sing. There's a YouTube video of one where the battery's dying and I think it's called like Sad Billy Bass. If you can watch that video without crying your eyes out laughing, then I don't know what to tell you. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Definitely worth a watch, but it sort of it's in the same ballpark as this. Although I'm not laughing, it makes me sad. We do generally like. Oh, sorry, Jeff. Go ahead.
Doc's preferring to look at the bright side, locked in. And Peep says he just wrote an acoustic guitar album.
Yeah, there's a lot of covers of Cranberry songs in there. I think if I had to guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, we generally like batting cage images. There's usually some cool moments in there of players like interacting, and they're just sort of more casual, and they're just dropping bombs, and they always look cool in their like the warm-up shirts and stuff. But this one, man, Jeff, this one's it gets you in the feels a little bit, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. I kind of like this one. Luke says he pulled the Adolis variation in his one box today. Is he wearing sleeves? Is my question. Is he wearing sleeves in his variation? Because when we saw him at Angel Stadium and he was not, his arms were enormous.
Ugh, it's too small. Let me find a bigger Aaron Judge so we can briefly talk about it. Gotta find it.
Listening to REM variation.
Right. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, there we go. Right, so we get these two guys on a card for the second time in a year.
Yeah, for the second time in a year, Jeff. And I can't help but notice that it's another Ball Jeter in profile. Not his best angle.
They love doing that.
But again, I think if you're a Yankee fan, I don't know if you can have enough of this. We know our good buddy Jake has already snatched up a copy of this.
Yeah.
So I can't hate on it. I know there's a Freeman Chipper SP in like 2022 Topps that I know is very popular in the Atlanta circles, even after the thing happened. But yeah, this is cool. You got two Yankee legends. I don't love Judge in shorts though. I got to be honest.
No, well, he's no Jordan at least. You'd wonder why he doesn't just fall over if you saw Jordan in shorts.
Very true. Very true.
Judge with Roger again.
Yes.
Almost the same image. They put a different background in. Yeah.
Great callback, by the way. And it is worth, let me just say that this picture, the other one from the Golden Mirror, Jeff, is from inside Yankee Stadium with the wall with the signatures.
I like that because it has the signatures. I like that one.
That one's cool. This one is from the World Series. So I think this is on the grass at Dodger Stadium.
It does look like Dodger Stadium. Okay.
Yeah, I think Jake looked it up before he bought it.
Fred said he sent you a card that he and his son just pulled from Topps Chrome.
Oh, all right.
Little tease there.
Okay, let me see if I can. I'll check my inbox.
Stewie, leaving a break to be here. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, thanks.
Is it a Topps Chrome break? Since that seems to be the topic of the night. Grandpa's, I thought this exact same thing the first time I saw this, even the way he was standing, except for the hands in the pockets. But Jeter looks just like Patrick Stewart in that picture.
Oh my God, he does look like Patrick Stewart.
Yep. Yeah. Hands in pockets. Wow. I like the original, didn't mind it, but we didn't need a remake. That's kind of how I feel too.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I wish we had
after the short leg debacle of Ultraviolet All-Stars last year, they wanted to prove Judge has real legs.
All right. I'm okay with the shorts in that regard. Yeah, I don't know if we have any big Yankee fans in the chat, but I would love to know, like, I'm trying to think of other combos here. Like if Devers hadn't left, would SFO Sox fan, would you be disappointed if you got multiple like Devers with David Ortiz cards? If they had a long postseason run. I mean, if I did, well, who would it be? Gosh. Like, I guess Acuna with Chipper Jones now I don't know if I would get tired of those. Austin Riley with Chipper. I mean.
Yeah, Pliskin and Angle are big Yankees fans here. I don't know if they like it.
Yeah, please let us know.
We'll have to check this out, Pliskin. I did not see this. We'll have to check this out, Chris. Maybe we can talk about it next week. The 30 best Topps Chrome baseball rookie cards. A lot of ridiculous choices, and they missed 2000 Cabrera. All right.
What? Who made that list?
Beckett. Said Beckett posted an article yesterday. So I'm guessing. From magazine.
How do they forget?
D3, sorry that you missed trivia. Everybody, we've got 10 minutes to get into trivia.
Let me reshare that link.
He's heading to work. Yes, listen on the drive home, please. Thanks for being here. Willsy says, who's Cabrera? Luke says, I don't like see my man Jeter looking like a mere mortal. I get that. Yeah.
True.
Red Sox fan here. Who is this Devers you speak of?
Fair enough. All right. Angle here says he can't get enough Judge and Jeter, and that's kind of what I would expect. Like, let me throw the trivia link up there. Let us know if you guys are having any issues with it. All right. So, Jeff, real quick, let's just hit some of these other ones. Here's Brooks Lee's SSP. Speaking of sort of pensive, pondering.
That's the thinker. He's looking like he's the thinker right there.
Yeah. I'm not sure I have a strong opinion either way.
It's kind of meh. What's up, Joseph? Stewie, how you guys generate enthusiasm product after product? It's too much. Sold off my sedan PSA 10s and made money. Hey, good work.
That was just a perfect example, Jeff, of me shitting on a baseball player and immediately that player having an incredible 2-week stretch and everyone holding his cards able to make some money. So you guys are welcome.
So yes, you're welcome on behalf of Chris.
Yep.
KGK with a little insider tip from that Jeter card. About to call this gift basket pointers. If you know, you know.
That is fantastic. It makes me love the card even more. Man, that's what PSA has to call it.
That would be great.
That would be incredible. Man, that's fantastic.
Yes, a little Rodin, the thinker. Now let's talk about this Ohtani one, Chris. Speaking
of legs.
Now, I may be in the minority, but I like this card. And we talked a little bit about it in our spitball and chat. And people said it looked too unlicensed because you don't see a lot of Dodgers logos, but you've got the MLB logo on his hat. I like the fact that he's wearing his hat backwards, showing a little personality. I don't mind the New Balance commercial vibe to it. I like it. I like this one.
Okay. Well, that's
Brian
good.
Hall,
I mean,
all right.
Yeah. These cards aren't going to be loved by everybody, no matter what Topps does. There will be people that don't like them. I don't know. I go back and forth on this. It seemed like there was just like other things. He just went 50-50. So it's not so much that I don't like this particular image or this card. It's more like I feel like they could have done so much more with it. He just did something we've never seen. I wanted a shot of him in Marlins Stadium. That day he went what did he go? 5 for 5 with 3 homers. He hit that one off.
Got half a WAR in one game.
Yeah, give me a shot from that when he was just. I mean, one of the greatest single game performances we're ever going to see. I don't know. So I can't.
The award winners Ohtani out of 24.
Nice, those are cool.
Excellent.
Yeah, those are great. So yeah, I don't hate it. I just feel like I don't know it. I'm always going to look at these cards, Jeff, and think they could have done a little bit more. But he's pitching, and it's interesting because this set comes out right as he's
starting to pitch. I like this one. I'm probably going to pick it up sometime.
And I will also say, Jeff, I appreciate the fact that they are not that he's not holding the World Series trophy, because they gave us that card already, and I don't want to see every set come out with another shot of Ohtani holding the Give us one. We got it. We nailed it.
Agreed.
Same with Freeman. We got it. Don't overdo it. Don't
this
water
might make
it
you
down.
like it more, Chris. Yeah. Steve says he's playing fetch with Decoy here.
If you can show me that,
go get it.
I will go buy a copy of this card. But he's throwing a baseball. If that were a tennis ball in his hand, Steve, I feel like one of us would have noticed.
I wouldn't be surprised if Decoy could catch a baseball going 80 miles an hour.
Yes, Willsy, we did see that. That was outrageous. He was guessing fastball, got it, and was like, screw it. I'm swinging at this anyway, even though it's at my head. That person sitting up there was not expecting a foul ball.
Luis is 4 hobbies in, out of 5, big Christmas auto, and out of 50, Yamamoto parallel. Not bad. 2 more arrive tomorrow. I'm nervous. All right.
It's never good, Jeff, when someone shows you a number of boxes that they've opened and then they list fewer cards than they did boxes. I don't know, man. If you could recoup some money by selling those hobbies real quick, I'd be tempted to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Brian Veter, that's a great description. Looks like he's just messing around out there, just throwing casually.
And as Sox fan does make a point. We could always use more cards of Yamamoto chugging beers too.
So yeah, give him his own.
ATL Jeff Black's dog plays fetch for the baseball. Let's not be judgmental, Chris.
I don't mean to be judgmental, but I'm guessing ATL Jeff Black's dog is larger than Decoy. I just don't know if Decoy could get a baseball into his mouth. But anyway, neither here nor there.
Yeah, Decoy probably would be starting on the Rockies.
Yeah, this was someone asked if we had talked about this. We have not. This is
that was his
Acuna.
SSP.
Was it? Yeah, this is Acuna's SP. Oh, whoops.
This is Acuna's SP. Yes.
Yeah, that's the SP. Yeah. What do you think about that card, Jeff?
I don't mind it. I'm laughing because when we were talking with Teapot, he put on a little voice because of the face that Acuna appears to be making.
Yes.
But I don't mind this. Again, we don't see a lot of licensed imagery. We don't see logos on here, so but that doesn't bother me. This looks like this would go along nicely with that Ohtani warm up gear, getting ready, prepping for the game. I like how his hair goes over the border. I like those little features like that. So I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, I kind of like this image. I at first when I saw it, I was like, but the more I look at it, the more I like it because I know he's at the cage, like he's waiting his turn, and he's absolutely gonna just knock a light bulb out of the scoreboard in center field.
Yep.
Plus, somehow Jeff, he's pulling off the man bun, which I have one friend who tried it briefly and it was an utter disaster. Like he just got mocked horrifically, but somehow Acuna can pull it off.
Yeah, it can't be comfortable under that helmet, but yeah, it looks good. Looks good.
You and I should not even consider it.
Joey makes a good point. I don't have enough hair at this point anymore.
Well,
I love the high parallels of Shohei buybacks. Yeah, they're offering $200. I don't think people are going to be trading in the rare parallels of Acuna for their buybacks.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
Ohtani, sorry.
Yeah, the Ohtani red for $200. I think you can do better than that on the open market. Okay,
Will, this is probably what makes the biggest argument for Ohtani being the GOAT. That Chris has actually purchased his cards. He talks about them. He talks them up, and he's still the best two-way player in the National League. Two-way player in the league.
And honestly, it's I still get nervous about it. Like, but you know, at this point,
yeah,
it is what it is. Yeah, you're right. Okay, Jeff mentioned something about a ball bucket. So here we have someone also said, I thought someone else said a different player weighs 85 pounds. They might have been talking about this Jacob Wilson.
It might be.
Where clearly he's doing some rookie work here on the field, Jeff, where he's required to gather the balls for batting practice.
Sounds right.
But, you know, at least here we know it's licensed, right? We see a couple A's logos. And you know he's a rookie based on what he's doing. So it's not great.
Yeah, he's a slight guy, isn't he? He looks like he doesn't even have a right shoulder. Poor guy.
Marge Simpson shoulders.
Yeah.
Okay, a pretty good turnout in there. But yeah, I mean, it's just I don't know. I don't think they had a lot to work with here. I'm not seeing what I would describe as a lot of muscle tone on this photo. But
yes, PSA gathering the balls. Gathering the balls.
There could be. Now the other rookie. Can you guys see this Kobe Mayo?
It's a
little bit dark. Okay,
that's it's quite the low angle crotch-tastic shot.
This is a bad
Dead
when they chose. Yeah,
crotch dead center.
Oh yeah, when they chose this picture, Jeff, they thought Kobe Mayo was head of the All-Star team or something. He looks like a Greek god in this photo.
Yeah, what they do is this the SSP? Because I know he has one.
That's the SSP. Yeah, I mean, an image like this, I expect the Fellowship of the Ring to be like paddling a canoe between his legs. Like it looks like a giant statue.
It does. It's a colossus. Yes. So A+ for the effort on the photo. But did we need this of Kobe Mayo?
Yeah, they gave us Kobe Mayo and Kevin Alcantara, and I feel like that would have been a lot better served to give us Bobby Witt Jr. and even like another Skeens or some other very popular player. Maybe another Ellie De La Cruz.
Yeah, give us another Ellie. Yeah. It's a cool shot. It's very, very aggressive shot. I mean, I would love to see a photo of this.
Thorson, I love this. Yeah.
With those legs, he does.
He just walks right in. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, I see people talking about Wilson cooling off. You guys remember it had to be a week or two ago? His Bowman Chrome red auto sold for like $20,000.
Yeah. Will says he's a red tonight on PWCC.
Oof. Yeah. I don't know. I don't get it.
All right, Chris, you want to throw the trivia in there one more time and see if
good call.
Agreed, Royally Cheese. I'd love this of a Soto or a Judge or an Ohtani. So maybe they're practicing.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about after trivia a Blabbin viewer, if anybody saw the Instagram story, a Blabbin viewer pulled one of the biggest hits in Topps Chrome, or did through a break, and he wanted to know what we thought, and we said we'd ask the show what you guys thought he should do with it. So after trivia, we'll talk about that huge pull.
Also, another post-trivia tease, Jeff. I have what I'm going to call the most insane eBay sale of the week.
Ooh, insane sale of the week. Maybe
Yes.
we need almost a theme for that.
Right? It almost fits, right?
Music, yeah.
No, I don't know. But anyway. Yeah, Reef the Sea Forever. It'll come down. Like, if you really like that card, and I think it's cool, but I'm gonna like it a lot more for like $35 in 3 months than I am out of $115 today.
Chris is hunting these. He gets these pictures mostly from eBay posts, sometimes from Instagram, but Chris goes and seeks them out.
Yeah, and then honestly, people send them to me.
That's true.
Like, which is great. I love our card community. I got a bunch of people that are happy to send me when they see these things pop up. This one, I think this was off of eBay, but someone else sent me the same card in a break that they saw in a break. So I appreciate that. I love seeing these pictures. I try to throw up on my Instagram, like when we get them, when we get the list together, like I'll put up a list so you guys don't get fooled, because every card is listed as SSP at this point.
Yes, every card.
So just be
Don't
very
get fooled
careful.
again.
Yeah.
Bazooka Tom's wondering if there's no glute SPs or SSPs. No
Sadly,
glute-centric ones?
did not see any glute-centric SSPs. A couple
Hey,
sliding.
we can't lose our monetization. That's $3 down the drain if we'd play Cypress Hill, but I love the idea.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, that $3 down the drain, Jeff, that's like our entire eBay affiliate link profit. So we can't just
Exactly. We can't do it. We can't do it.
and that willy-nilly.
Oh, man.
All right, let me grab. Let me get this ready. Okay. All right. And let's share this tab instead. Where are we on the time? Oh, 7:03. All right, let's rock and roll with this.
Let's go with it.
Let's go with this. We got 75 people ready for trivia.
Chris might know this offhand. Do you know the codes, Chris?
Yeah.
Code for SP is 560. SSP is what?
I want to say, I think it's 576. I have it in my, give me a second. I put it on my story yesterday. I don't know if it's still up there.
Stewie, I don't know if this is a real card or not. Blue Lunar Crater, PSA 10. Is that a real card, Stewie, or are you just trying to get me to say those words together?
I mean, it's not, the sad part, Jeff, is it's not impossible.
Yeah, that's true.
Hold on. I put it up where, 560 is the SP.
Right.
576, is the SSP. So make sure you check your check your codes. Ooh. All right, Jeff. The trivia the trivia signups are pouring in. We have a really good number in there. I think we're ready to rock and roll.
All right. You
All
get
right.
some of Kirby Puckett's pants.
All right. Good luck, everyone. Remember, this is Topps Chrome themed because we're at Topps Chrome week. So here we go. The countdown begins. I should say the technical problems begin.
None so far.
Okay. All right, let's get this out of there. Here we go.
What year was the first Topps Chrome baseball set? 1993, 1995, 1996, or 1998? I believe Chris was firmly in the hobby at this point, but I was not.
I wasn't. I wish I bought more of this stuff. I was kind of drifting out of it at the time.
35 people. Oh, we have a huge turnout tonight.
Oh,
and
yeah.
great job to 41% of you.
Yep.
I got that one wrong.
1996, the correct answer.
Good job, Jeff, whoever you are. That's one Jeff that knew it. This Bryce Harper rookie is an SSP in what Topps Chrome set? 2011, 2012, 2013, or 2014 update? One of the best Chrome cards in
Absolutely
recent
one of the best Chrome cards of all time. And this better be in that Beckett countdown, Jeff.
Yeah, we got to go find that Beckett countdown.
Yeah.
51%, 51 people, 57% guessed, or correctly put, 2012, and you guys are right.
All right, so we got Cutler's cards is out in front.
Oh.
You can see where Jeff and Jake finished up there.
Oh, that's us. Okay.
Yeah.
Which player does not have a gold cup on his second-year Topps Chrome card? Vlad Guerrero Jr., Aaron Judge, Fernando Tatis Jr., or Ronald Acuna Jr.? Does not have a gold cup.
A huge oversight, Jeff, because interestingly, this person had it on their paper card, but not the Chrome.
Flagship, for sure.
Like him.
There's some really smart people in our trivia.
Yeah, Aaron Judge is the correct answer. 2018 Topps Chrome. They didn't put gold cups on there. Crazy.
Cutler's Cards, you are making some serious headway here. This Topps Chrome Albert Pujols is from what set? 2001 Topps Chrome, 2001 Topps Chrome Update, 2001 Topps Chrome Late Edition, or 2001 Topps Chrome Rookies and Traded? This is a very tricky question.
It's a lot of words, Jeff. I'm sorry to make you say so many.
Oh, man. 53% of the people went with the same answer I did, which was incorrect. 15 people got it right. That was extremely difficult question.
That's the gold hollow view from Topps Chrome.
Yeah, from Topps Chrome. Cutler's Card still on fire. Whose 2019 Topps Chrome rookie card is this? Is that Kyle Tucker, Vladdy Guerrero Jr., Eloy Jimenez, or Fernando Tatis Jr.? Tatis Jr., 67%.
Good work. They used the same image on his father's rookie about, 20 years earlier, Jeff?
Yep. William already making ground. Whose 2018 Topps Chrome rookie card is this? Is that Shohei Ohtani, Juan Soto, Rafael Devers, or Ozzie Albies? It kind of looks like the sepia. Is that the sepia version?
I think it's just your base, just the 2018 base. The colors,
The colors
they didn't shine.
kind of
Nice
blown out.
job.
65 people went with San Francisco Giants legend, first baseman Rafael Devers. William and Card Dad in front, Cutler's Cards right behind.
All right.
Whose 2022 Topps Chrome card is this? Is that Nolan Arenado, Ronald Acuna Jr., Freddie Freeman, or Joey Votto?
I love this card, by the way.
I did not know this one, and for
No?
as much as Freeman talks about his mom, I thought for sure it was Freddie Freeman. But it was
62% of you knew it was Acuna. Well done.
Good job, guys.
One of his best base cards, I think.
William, 531. Cutler's Cards, Clean Cards 5, right behind Michigan Cards and Graphs, getting ready to sneak into the podium. Who hit the only postseason walk-off home run when his team was trailing by more than one run? Jim Edmonds, Freddie Freeman, Joe Carter, or Yordan Alvarez? Now, I got this wrong, but I should have remembered the win probability added by this player's at bat. 9 of you.
Wow, only 9 got this one right. It was Yordan Alvarez off Robbie Ray and the Seattle Mariners.
Yeah.
They were down by 2.
Win probability added was the most ever.
Whoa, look at Clean Cards. Huge
In The Rock, what band is Nicolas Cage's character obsessed with? The Rolling Stones, the Beatles, the Who, or Backstreet Boys? Backstreet's back. Collecting vinyl.
That's right.
Ooh,
Sounds
pretty
better.
good mix here. Stones, Beatles, the Who. 21 of you got the Beatles correct. And he collects the vinyl, Chris, because they sound better than CDs.
They sure do.
Question 10. Finish this quote from Major League. When this guy sneezes, he looks like a rhinoceros, circus clown, party favor, or trumpet player. And this was said by the late, great Bob Uecker about another Brewers legend, Pete Vukovich.
That's right. R.I.P. Bob Uecker. Yes, 38% of you got
Good
the
job.
party favor.
Impressed. The party favors. Well done, guys. All right.
One of the
let's see
many
what we got.
improvised Bob Uecker lines in that movie, right, Jeff?
Yeah. I mean, he was hysterical. Clean Cards 5, a great score on this one. 472. Well done. Well done. Cav in second place with 519. Another outstanding score. And William with 531 takes it down. I told you guys it was going to be tough tonight. That's a great score. Congratulations, William.
I think William was in the top 3 or 4 the whole way.
Yep. Rode it all the way out. You get these Kirby Puckett pants. So make sure you send us your address, information, My Favorite Cardboard, or Baseball Card Addict on Instagram.
Nice. That was Will the Thrill 22, I think, in the chat. Congratulations. A lot of you guys beat Jeff, and that's really an important thing. And Jake. And so well done. Oh, I see.
Rushed.
Kai was a solid effort coming in 67th. I appreciate it. Let's see what we got there. Ooh, yeah.
Well done.
Los Bravos, I'm glad you got the Major League trivia. I will try to do a quote from that movie every week. It deserves it.
Such a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a close game by 12 points. Will the Thrill.
Hmm.
So yeah, hit us up. That was a tough one.
Jeff,
Very
you finished
tough.
14th. That's
All
not
right.
bad.
Not
I see
bad
we-
considering that threw me off on that first one. I picked 1993 as the first tops.
I could have worded it better. 1993 was the first Chrome set that Topps made. It was finest, but it wasn't the first Topps Chrome set. So I probably could have worded things a little bit differently.
No, that was just enough people got it right. Enough people knew what you were saying for sure.
Okay, there we go.
Well done.
I was really hoping in The Rock that his love of the Beatles would somehow like come back. It would be like a callback to it, but really it was just like a complete throwaway moment.
Absolutely. And they could have tied it back by having even like it had been an Elton John LP or something, because he tied it back in towards the end.
That's a great point. Why didn't he say like there's got to be a Beatles song, maybe not about shooting someone point blank in the chest with a rocket or poison gas, but like some kind of Beatles reference he could have used. But yeah, they used.
But he could have done Goodbye Yellow Brick Road LP or something big like that. Yeah, they used Rocket Man later on. That's what I'm saying. If they could have tied that in there.
Yes, he should have been. That would, that song works. They should have used an Elton John LP. You're right, 100% right. It's weird to think that a Michael Bay movie, Jeff, didn't have that sort of continuity with the character.
Yeah, hard to believe.
Yeah,
hard to believe.
A rare miss in that regard.
Gregory, are you talking about there's one park that wouldn't have been out of Yellowstone?
Yes. One at the bar.
I'm trying to think of
that's the first one that came to mind. That is in the trailer, and they're sitting in a bar. Yeah. And
I can think of one park that wouldn't have been out of. But
Yellowstone. That's a great line. I don't know why they didn't. Maybe they cut that whole scene, but yeah,
they might have.
That's a great line.
And this is true, Shane. Yes, Nick Cage is a huge Beatles fan, huge Elvis fan, very into music. So maybe he had his own stuff there.
Okay. All right. So Jeff, before we get to your thing,
paper or plastic?
Paper or plastic? Paper or plastic? Oh God, it's such a good, ridiculous movie. Yeah. Man, the late great Sean Connery, just amazing. Yeah. He's also a big fan of dinosaur skulls, and other things you could spend copious amounts of money on. My wife and I actually saw his future burial site in New Orleans.
Oh,
he bought a plot. Actually, he bought multiple plots in this very famous cemetery in New Orleans and erected this giant pyramid there that he's going to be buried in. Pyramid. And yes, on purpose, a reference to National Treasure, which, by the way, apparently they might be making a third movie of. So
yeah, they definitely are. Yeah. All right, what's this PCA card you have up there?
Okay, so this ended on eBay in the last week. This is his Topps Dynasty, and it's one of his one-of-ones. I say one of his because he has more than one in the set. Don't ask me how many. I would say at least somewhere between 5 and 10.
Yeah.
But this is a nice patch. You can see the ear of the bear, which is cool. Yeah. And you got to give Pete Crow Armstrong credit, Jeff, because this guy's got a lot of letters in his name, and he signs quite a few of them on his cards. So what I want to know from you guys is if you saw it, if you know what this ended for, don't spoil it. But if you don't know, throw a couple guesses out there. I would love to see what you guys think. Again, Dynasty, one of one.
One of his one-of-ones, as Chris
One of his
mentioned,
one-of-ones, yeah.
is an RPA, right? Yep. Still in the Dynasty case. Yeah. Okay, we got a couple guesses rolling in.
ATL Jeff Black, I don't disagree with you, and it's worth noting. If M Parsons wants to drop some more info here, he pissed off a lot of people building this giant pyramid because like it took up multiple plots, and I think they actually had to move some people to get it where it is. Oh man,
jeez.
And if you're at all familiar with New Orleans, they can't bury you in the ground,
right?
So all the plots are like above grade. It's very interesting. If you're ever there, please take a tour of the cemetery. It's really interesting to hear them talk about it. But if you have like a fear of death, and that maybe it's not for you because you may have a panic attack, and it would be completely justified. But it was very interesting.
Okay. Forbidden Donut says you can see the ear of the bear, but not PCA's eyebrows in this card. All right, we got a ton of guesses here. 7,800, 7,500, 5,000, 600, 6,500, 7,500, $1,500, $25K, $8K, $25K, $8K, $11K, $8K, $550, $15, $9,500, $4.72, $4,000, $8.5, $69.69, $12K, $68. All right. Anybody close, Chris?
Okay, yes. Two people were actually pretty close. So quite a wide range from 3K to 25K. Guys, hold on to your hats or hold on to your butts. This sold for $26,700. So I think the moral of the story is if you pull a card like this of a player who's hot in a set that just comes out, you get that thing up for bids immediately. And then if you really like it, you just buy it later at a more reasonable price. And now is not the time to buy Pete Crow.
Chris, give me a percentage. What percentage chance would this card be more expensive this offseason?
10%.
10%. Like maybe he wins the MVP.
I think for this card to be more expensive in the offseason, multiple things. He's got to finish top 2 of the MVP. Let's say he's got to win it. He's got to have a big moment in the playoffs, and the Cubs have to sign him to like a $450 million extension. Otherwise,
okay. I can buy that. 10% sounds about nice.
Yeah, Ron, I'm right there with you. Like I like this kid as a player, but my goodness.
Yes, Chris's long waged war against the dynasty posed headshot, mugshot pictures. So yeah, the percentage chance he has of winning the MVP. All right, Stewie says 0%. We're getting 5%, 1%. Needs to have a postseason moment. Yeah, and if you watch Scotty's video, Scotty B makes a video every year about dynasty and the potential return you can get from it, and he was talking about the return this year being actually better than last year, and that's mainly because of really high priced singles like this. So the median return is very low, but you get a couple like this and the Ohtani Dodgers ones that are going for also 25K plus, and that kind of skews things to make it seem like Dynasty's not as bad as it is.
I need to go back. Forbidden Donut dropped a movie question here for us. I have a guess, but I don't know for sure, but I have a guess. Do you know the answer, Jeff?
No, I saw a couple guesses in the comment.
Okay. I was going to say Poltergeist, but
that's what SoCal Rage said.
Yeah. I think that would make sense. Doesn't of course mean that but it seems like a zombie type thing, right? Like where people think that they're going to be safe where they are because there's no head, but the bodies are still there, but I don't know. So Forbidden Donut, please let us know. Oh, geez. John Fry, Chris did not buy it.
That is 10 years from now, and he has a 70 WAR price.
Yes. Yeah. Someone else said this is this all-time ceiling for the card. And I think barring, this dude next year going 50-50, I think that, he does look a lot like Powder. Yeah, I think this is probably it. But it's cool. The patch is cool. But man, people gotta show some restraint. It's hard though, isn't it, Jeff? Like you were looking at Churio stuff last year. I mean, you were having a hard time.
Well, I was looking at, Churio's in this year's Dynasty. Oh my God. But not this crazy.
Sorry. Yeah. Correct answer. Poltergeist. Yay.
So KGK was talking about how F1 Dynasty is using patches that aren't even from the drivers themselves, and worried about that happening with baseball. I think this is the one set where it's going the other way for baseball. They're making sure that these are game used and not just player worn. So I think you'll be okay with that with baseball, but I just don't know. If they're going to hold value. Stewie, there's a 1-of-1 hierarchy, maybe based on the images.
And also based on the particular patches. Like there are some different types of stuff in Dynasty. This is not Jeff and I, this is not our particular forte, but there are so this would be for Pete Armstrong, like what you would say his base 1-of-1. But then he might be in. There also are there's some logo men in this. I think there's like some like batting gloves cards, some laundry tags that other people like or don't like. So he might have other one-of-ones, but I mean, this would be like his base one-of-one. Like the Ohtani of this is comfortably a 6-figure card, I would think. But I just wanted to, Jeff, I thought you and I should respond to what Jeremy is saying here. And listen, I'm not a huge RPA guy either. And he says for $26K, you get a game used auto jersey that'll be a better investment for sure.
A couple things with that, Jeremy. Maybe, and I see he went on to talk about here.
Yeah.
But before last week, there was a reason that game used stuff wasn't as collected because it takes a lot of money to display them and a lot of room to display them. That's the one issue. And then after what happened last week with a maybe $500 million forgery issue with game used Kobe, Judge, Brady stuff, anything you don't see signed in front of you is a pretty big risk.
It is. I mean, and it's not to say cards don't come with the same risk, Jeff, because they certainly do. We have seen plenty of examples. We got Messi's like cousin or brother signing his cards. We've seen plenty of cards.
But the Topps credit, they're redoing those, which is good.
Yes, there is at least a more believable guarantee backed by a $1 billion company at least.
Yeah.
So if there is like the game use stuff is cool, and I know some people that collect Freeman stuff, and some of it's amazing. But I will always you just wonder. You wonder if it's real. You wonder how authentic it is. Stuff that's photo matched. Like, is that enough? Like, I mean,
the thing with the big forgery is that he was able to replicate the holograms, the JSA holograms, the Upper Deck holograms. So even it comes with a letter of authenticity. Why wouldn't you think it's legit? So, like Chris said, not only are RPAs not our particular foray, signed memorabilia is very far from our interest and foray, and luckily for us, that's the case. But just be careful if it is something.
Yeah, and it's not. I would don't get me wrong. I would love some game used Acuna stuff or some game used Freeman stuff. I just haven't waded into those waters yet. And I do love the idea of a big autographed photo, but I think that's the type of thing I would pay the extra money and go to a show so I can, like, with my own eyes, just see someone sign it. And then act like an idiot, getting all excited to shake hands with someone who's like 15 years younger than me. But hey, that's fine.
Yeah.
But I mean, I see it both ways. And I don't know. I don't want to crap on people that like to collect memorabilia because game use stuff is cool. But the whole authentication process of it is just,
you need a lot of room. I mean, you know how big a framed jersey is?
It's big.
First of all, it's really expensive to frame, but it's also enormous.
Yeah.
Some cards are a little bit easier to store.
Yes. To hide from your spouse.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anyway, speaking of stuff like this, Jeff, speaking of RPAs and logo men, do you want to update people on the message you got earlier today?
Yeah, I got a message from viewer of the channel, Stuart, and I'm going to put this up right now.
Yeah.
He pulled this in a break.
Woo.
You are due to receive a dual gold MLB Logo Man patch card featuring 2024 MVP award winners Shohei Ohtani and Aaron Judge. So this is one of the non-autoed version. Okay. But they are game used gold Logo Men. And he got this in a break. He gave me some further details. He actually had the Yankees and someone else had the Dodgers, and they agreed to split it, which is probably the good decision here.
Yeah. Can you imagine? Because Jeff was telling me it's in breaks, a lot of times they'll just roll the dice.
Roll the dice, flip a coin. Yeah.
Split it. Just you won. You guys both won. Take the win. I just want to say, I'm sorry to interrupt. Seven Costanza, Michaels is insane. And I would never in a million years leave like an autographed jersey with Michaels, but I did get something framed for my parents at Michaels. I still lay in bed wondering how they could possibly charge as much as they do for like a mat in a frame. But anyway, I'm sorry, Jeff, continue.
It's crazy for a small thing. Yeah,
Right.
It's crazy. Okay, so he pulled this, and Stuart was wondering what we thought he should do with it. And I think I told him my thoughts were to sell it as soon as possible because there are a few more of these, and eventually they'll hit the market. But the product just came out. This is the first time anything like this has been seen. So I recommended to sell it. And I think this would be best to sell through either auction house like Ken Golden or through Fanatics Collect. I would go. I told him he should contact Ken Golden, because a lot of times with huge products like this, huge items, they'll give you really favorable terms on what sort of commission they'll take. So, for instance, if you would normally get 100% of what the price is, and then the auction house gets the additional 20% buyer's premium, sometimes they'll split it with you or give you even more of that. So maybe you even get 110 or 115% of the hammer price.
Yes.
So it's a pretty significant difference. So I said I would ask the people in our chat, since he watches the channel, what you guys think he should do. It's correct. It is not autographed. It is not autographed. So what would you do? He asked about getting it graded. I said, I don't think it's worth taking the time to redeem it and then getting it graded. I don't think grade's going to matter on a card like this. What do you think, Chris?
Yeah, I would sell ASAP. I was torn initially. Like you might want to redeem it because you could potentially think, and I would totally understand the idea that the actual card is going to look really cool with those two gold logo men. And seeing the real card might fire up potential buyers, but so might the experience of the redemption process of knowing you'd be the only person to touch it. So I don't know. I would, people in the comments were definitely golden with the first three responses that I saw come up.
Donut saying heritage. Yeah.
Sure. I mean, something like that. I think golden might be a little bit bigger.
Yeah. And you can shop it around. Texas Rangers PC mentions this too.
Yes. But I would not use eBay. Golden vets all their buyers, so there's no shill bidding, or there might be some shill bidding, but they're going to pay. Whoever wins it is going to pay. I would say the same thing with Fanatics Collect. I'm sure they would love to have it up on their site, but yeah, shop it around, and I bet you could get those two auction houses competing against each other and get a really, really nice percentage.
Matthew brings up a question here, and this is initially what I asked him. Depends on what you want. I said, is this something you want to keep long-term? Pulling it, I can imagine that it would be hard to sell, and I can't blame you if you want to hold on to it. But when he explained that it was with another buyer, I feel like they have to sell it unless one is going to buy the other person out, in which case they would need a lot of cash considering how much this is going to go for. Seriously. So I think selling it is the only answer. They're just wondering the best way to do that. Do you bring it to the National? Do you try to sell it privately and not through an auction house? But I just think with something like this, the more eyeballs you get on it, the higher you're gonna.
And a private sale would these are two people, mind you, that aren't necessarily, it's not like Jeff and I, these are two random people that don't know each other. So the idea of Golden has the card or Fanatics Collect has the card, they get paid, they just send each person half the money. I feel like that's the safest thing to do here. But
yeah, John, I'm not sure. I believe that what they're doing is maybe they're going to have the breaker redeem it or send it to whoever they decide, which would make the most sense to me. Stuart said they paid $30 for their spot in this, he and his son. So it's pretty great. I mean, it's pretty much life-changing money, or it could be hobby-changing money for sure.
I just wanted to, I totally agree. There's no way to estimate the value of this card. I just don't think. I think you absolutely need this has to be at an auction to see what you can get out of it. Yeah, HL Jeff Black, I completely agree. I also want to say 2 minutes ago, Jeffrey McDonald left this comment. We showed a Devers card, Jeff, 40 minutes ago.
Jeffrey's behind. I'm sure he's seeing that Chrome SSP that you saw where you were talking about his man boobs.
It's just really funny. 40 minutes later, it's like, this son of a bitch is eating too many hot dogs. I don't know. That cracked me up.
To reiterate, this is not the autograph version. So I believe there are 4 of these cards, because remember, they wore these patches the entire season. So they have a lot of these gold patches.
Yes.
They might put them in other products. We don't really know, but I believe there are 4 of this dual non-autographed. And then there's some versions that are autographed. This is a non-autographed version, but it's both game used of the gold award winner logo man.
Yeah, it's a cool card.
John Fry says, I would call the PCA buyer and see what his offer is. $6 million.
John Fry, I love it. Smart man.
Chris, I think this is at least a 6-digit card.
I'm going to say no. It's not autographed. I think the lack of an auto, I would guess this is $20K. It's just the patches. It needs the auto. The auto is going to be the thing that sends this card into the stratosphere. My
I guess
personal thing,
if I thought it was going to be around that price, I don't know. I would think differently.
I see someone in there saying $250,000. I think it needs the autograph. I really do.
I was thinking this is an $80,000 to $100,000 card, which
It
means
could be. It
40
really
to 50
could
a
be.
person.
If it looks great, like the more I think about it, I think they should. The breaker, I don't know how you'd handle this in a trustworthy way, but I think you got to get the card. I think they should auction the card itself, not the redemption, because it's going to look incredible, Jeff, with the gold foil and the gold, it's hard to imagine how cool it looks.
Yeah. I think there's mock-ups. We've seen the mock-ups, right?
Yeah, we've seen the mock-ups. Yeah.
So Jeremy makes a good point too here. The dual aspect pits two sets of buyers against one another. So you got Judge collectors and Otani collectors. Yeah.
I'm going to throw this out there too. If you buy this redemption card, you're going to have to deal with the mail, right? Yeah. You scratch it off online, but they're going to ship you the card. I guess you're going to get the card shipped to you either way. All right, never mind.
As a Sox fan doesn't particularly like them. It is a little crowded. You're right, because they're the full-size patches from the jersey, but man, I still think they look okay.
Woogie, you better be the first person to get that bid in if you wanna be the clubhouse leader on it.
Yes, if this were basketball, it'd probably be a $500,000 card. I mean, they buy logo men patches that aren't even game used.
Yes, remember that we were talking about auction results in one of our spitballing episodes, Jeff, and was it Giannis? Or no, it was Wemby.
It was the Wemby.
That card kept me up all night.
$500,000 for a Wemby card. The patch was not from even him. Not from
ATL
him.
Jeff Black with something we probably should have thought about. Yeah, if you send this into Fanatics Collect, they should probably be able to get you the actual card into the auction pretty quick, right?
That's a good point. That's a good point. Forbidden Donut. We could all chip in, be community owned.
Yeah, that's not the worst idea in the world. Yeah. Not the best, but it's not the worst. Oh, KGK with an excellent callback.
In case you haven't seen, I posted that on my Instagram today or yesterday. I got a lot of good suggestions. Chris, somebody said I should just keep it next to my bed in case of intruders as a weapon.
Yeah.
This was out of a jumbo box, I believe. I believe he was the breaker, which was on Whatnot, was selling packs, just specific solo packs out of a jumbo box.
Yeah. By the way, Ultra Modern 007 has been taking some pretty crazy swipes at Mookie Betts, and I want to argue it, but can't.
But they're Ultra Modern. The salaries just keep going up. They're still making a ton of money, even though they have low ratings.
Yes, very, very true.
This is a concern, Royale. I mean, this is the first time they're doing this. This is the first season they're having the award winners wear these gold logos. Yep. There's definitely a concern that they could flood the market.
Get that first one out. Yep.
Judge and Otani might be winning more MVPs in future years, so they might have more of these.
Yeah, I mean, how crazy is that? These two guys could just. Can you imagine? We have two guys both win 3 straight MVPs. Like it's the same guys 3 years in a row. That'd be nuts.
It would be nuts. Unheard of. Jeremy, we did see this, the Dynasty cut auto of Willie Stargell, the $15 purchase. Yeah. That's
brutal. I don't know. Let me see if I can pull up an image of that. If you guys did not see what that gentleman is talking about, it is just really brutal.
Brandon, it's not a one of one. Yeah, I get that could be a disappointment, but they're still very rare.
There we go.
All right, let me take this down.
All right, let me hustle this over there. God, I have so many tabs open, Jeff. My poor eyes. They're trying.
But while you're doing that, it seems like we have a pretty solid consensus that if you want to
maximize the dollars,
sell it soon.
That's right. That's 100% right. So this is the Willie Stargell someone's talking about. Topps basically bought like an old card from 1992, 93. And bought it for like $15. Is that about right? $10? Yes. Cut it up, put it into a box, put it into a product that's a 1 card per box product, and the box costs $2,000. I mean, absolute slap in the face.
Yeah, that's embarrassing. and that it was
Mark
that
says,
easy to find out.
yeah, seriously. I think they
Mark's
just did.
asking why it'd be a redemption if there is no auto. I don't know. Sometimes Topps does like to have their higher end cards be redemptions so that they go through them rather than risk going in a pack and being handled. So I get
It
that.
keeps them in better condition. And also maybe they couldn't quite finish the cards in time. But yeah, I think it kind of adds a little excitement to it. And it's not like, thankfully, that that we have 10 years for these redemptions now. So it's a lot different than it felt like in previous years. The clock was ticking, the minute the first box hits the shelf. But yeah, I don't mind the redemptions. Honestly, I'll take a redemption over a sticker auto.
Yes. And even for a non-auto like this. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Boogie, this is a real thing Topps did. It's really indefensible, especially at a product that costs at least $1,000, and you're probably paying $1,800 to $2,000 for a box, and this would be the one card that you would get.
Yes. Yeah. Terrible. The Detox Unit 22, is that your cat? Because that's a really cool picture of your cat. If that is your cat in your logo.
Great cat.
Yes. Jeff and I are very pro pet. We enjoy seeing everyone's pets in their logos. Ooh, hold on. I prefer the redemption. Yeah, so do I. The idea of these things being in packs getting banged around is.
And Abel's probably making a good point here too. Redemptions to call you so you can sell through Fanatics Auction House. I wouldn't doubt it. It's good business sense.
Yep.
Ooh, Ju Kim. Still waiting on his dual autograph, the cracked ice parallel of Ohtani and Mike Schmidt.
Ooh, that's from that 3 MVP product that came out. Yeah, that card's going to look really cool.
Yeah.
I don't think those guys have a lot of autos together. Yeah, Dave, imagine you open your box of Dynasty, which cost you at minimum like $1,100 if you were lucky enough.
At very minimum, yeah.
And then imagine you pull this and you're like, well, it's Willie Stargell, and it would take 5 minutes to go on eBay and find.
Right, you'd be like, I wonder what product is it from? Let me go check it out.
It's not my cat. Oh, good. Wow, an even better cat.
Even better. All right.
Yeah. By the way, speaking of some hobby news, did you guys also hear that I'm sure you did. I feel like we should talk about this for a few minutes before we do some IG shout outs, Jeff, that the president of SGC resigned.
Yes, he's been radio silent for several months, so it's not a huge surprise. And SGC is being put on the back burner a little bit at collectors. But yeah, Pete, I believe his name is Pete, was one of the guys out there in front of the grading. In front of social media for grading ever since, I don't know, especially during the pandemic. He would come out there and talk a lot about SGC, what they were doing, their backlog, timing, all of those things, strategy. And he's been silent. He mostly scrubbed his Instagram and YouTube. So this was inevitable. But yeah, he's out. And it sounds like, according to Ryan Hogue, who was on Neo's show, Ryan Hogue, who's the president?
I think so. Their CEO.
He's also in charge of all of the grading aspects of Collectors Universe. He said that they're going to try to get it, SGC, bring it back down to more of like a boutique style grading company, numbers wise, that before it got crazy out of hand. So I don't know what that means. To me, in our spitball and chat, I was saying I kind of feel like they're angling it towards being a vintage only sort of grading. I don't know if that's where they're headed or not, but yeah, it's pretty big hobby news.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, PSA bought SGC, and I when it happened, I think that the general hobby concern, or I don't know, rumor or theory, was that they bought it to kill it, and that certainly looks like that's what the end game is going to be here. I mean, PSA, they obviously their importance in the hobby, their place in the hobby, only gets magnified if fewer cards are in SGC slabs. And I'm sure they do not like seeing high-end stuff in SGC slabs, even though they now own SGC. I think it's better for the PSA brand if there's more PSA slabs, obviously. So, yeah, my guess is that the SGC is going to just continue to be phased out. In
the interview with Neo, Ryan did mention that in the last year, Pete has taken up golf. And so he's very excited for Peter that he can get working on his golf game. Take that what it's worth, but he seems like a really competent leader. So I'd imagine that if he wants to be in the hobby, unless there's some sort of non-compete that he had to sign when he left. I think we'll see him somewhere soon.
If there's anyone on the planet, Jeff, that BGS should approach to take over their grading and revamp their entire company,
I believe Abel's right there with you.
yeah, that's
Yep.
that conversation should already be happening, unless there's a non-compete.
Yes,
Which
which there might be for a little while, but still put him on the back burner. I don't know if they grade redemption cards, Joey.
It's a good question.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Well-
used redemption cards. I wonder. They might grade them authentic, but I have no idea. That's a good question.
Dr. Joji says, what percentage of non-pre-war SGC slabs stay in these slabs long-term? About to be a lot of plastic waste incoming. I don't know. It's hard to say. That's going to be dictated by the market. Chris and I have some SGC slabs and some that are particularly kept in the SGC slabs because we don't think that they would cross over very well to PSA. So until there becomes something of a value change, like we're seeing in BGS and PSA, now BGS 9.5 min gems are starting to be about the same price as PSA 10. So they're getting to be a little equal there. So if there's some movement like
Say
that,
again, Jeff. You said 10s, you meant 9s.
sorry. Yes. Our PSA 9s, right. So until there's some sort of price change like that with SGC, where we see an SGC 9.5 being about equivalent to a PSA 9 price wise, I think a lot of them are going to stay in their holders, but we'll see.
Yeah. I mean, at least they're safe in there temporarily. Yeah. I mean, pretty much. I think Jeff hit the nail on the head there. Yeah. I mean, if you're buying vintage in an SGC slab, that's completely fine. If you're looking at ultra modern in an SGC slab, I don't know. I feel like we're probably already at the point where people are buying those just to crack, or buying those hoping to cross over. But my guess is if someone's selling it, then they've already tried to cross it over. But
Right. Yeah.
who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan also made it clear that,
Yeah.
and we've seen this, they haven't been putting the same money in the infrastructure to build SGC the way that they were doing for PSA. So the slabs aren't as safe. They don't have some of the same security features that PSA has. So I think rather than trying to spend all that money trying to bring SGC up to the PSA standards, they felt like, well, let's just leave it as it is, and we'll let the consumer decide what sort of things they want to grade through there. Great.
Yeah, I mean, that commenter mentioned a lot of junk plastic, and there's a lot of junk PSA plastic as well. A lot of just probably PSA 9 is now probably a PSA 10 a year ago.
Detox. This is true. We're seeing a lot tougher grades come out of PSA. So yes, there's some slabs where we see cards that are pretty far off center that are in PSA 10 slabs that would not be getting them now. So you have to be really careful when you're buying the card. I always say buy the card, not the grade, and that goes both ways. So definitely,
it does. I think PSA just wants you to buy the PSA card, and that's you can't hate them for trying it, but we'll see how far they get. I just wanted to mention Rob Hansen here a few minutes ago said, "I think we all vote for one thing to remove across all products. I would vote no more base autos." Now, Rob Hansen, that sounds like a great idea, but I'm going to tell you that would come with a pretty massive caveat. And now you're looking at like Topps Chrome Hobby Box costing like $1,000, Jeff? More?
$1,000 minimum.
Right?
Minimum.
Yeah.
Because we're talking those 96 pitchers or whatever it was would all be signing only numbered autographs.
Yeah. And honestly, that Braves pitcher, I should have prepped. I should have had that card ready to show again, Jeff. There's a Braves rookie pitcher. That's even too nice to say, but he threw one inning last year. No, in one game, he threw like 1.1 innings, gave up like 6 runs. His ERA is 19. And he has autos. I don't think his superfractor is worth more than $10. So, I mean, it's not so much are his base autos worthless. It's all the autos are worthless.
Right. And I think the Detox makes good.
Yeah.
If we get rid of base, we're just going to have higher numbered.
Yeah, we'll just throw numbers on them. Yeah. But yeah, I see A. Plummerman saying, no problem. Autos numbered to 29,000 incoming. They love base autos because, Jeff, they don't have to tell you how many. We've talked about that in Stadium Club for years, that certain players sign thousands of cards and other players sign maybe 20.
Right. So this checklist may have 165 players, but the 10 players you want may have signed 20% of what the other people signed.
Yes, there's way more Josh Van Meter 2020 Stadium Club autos than there are Shohei Ohtani. I'll tell you that right now.
Brock Burke.
John, it wasn't Hurston Waldrop. Gosh darn it. Hold Hold on. Let
You
me
look
find
it up. Mike says you'll lose 1 to 2 points on the grade, crossing a card either way, no matter what it looks like. Take your chance cracking out and submitting and sleep in the gutter. Totally agree. It's really tough to cross something over without cracking it out. And you're going to lose points. So usually when Chris and I have tried to do this, it's just when if we've had like a true gem or a true gem plus that we've tried to cross over, we didn't want to crack it on the off chance that it doesn't get crossed. So we'd put a minimum grade on there, like minimum grade 10. So if it's not going to be a 10, they won't cross it over. And we're about 50-50 on those. But the majority of cards we've tried to go from one company to another. Absolutely what Mike says is crack it.
Yeah. It just takes, man, it takes that little bit of a chutzpah, so to speak.
It does. Yeah.
I spelled that wrong. All right, give me a second.
I suppose Fox fan. Boy, this is depressing. If you look at the sold Topps Chrome Autos, and I'm assuming he means from 2025, brand new product. They're just countless cards sold this week for under $20. It's embarrassing. And those are the hits. Those are the hits.
Okay, let me throw this guy up here.
Ron says 19.39 ERA. Is that your guy?
There he is. Yep. Right here, we're looking at Parker Dunshee.
Yeah, Parker.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm a Braves fan. I watch a lot of Braves games. I've never heard of this guy. I wish him the best. But yeah, so those are his stats from last year. 1 game, 2.1 innings, 4 hits, 5 runs, and a whip of 2.5, an ERA for the season. And let's be honest, probably his career of 19.29. And that's a negative WAR. So it's tough. It's tough. Obviously, that's actually, I hate to say it, Jeff, but that's probably a more productive season than we've gotten out of Michael Harris this year. Just from a WAR standpoint, just throwing that out there. Yeah, I mean, it's tough out there. Like, pulling these rookie autos is terrifying. Oh, where'd that one go? Oh, here we go.
Cowboys pulled a Shohei Ohtani HFA out of his Topps Chrome Jumbo. That's a win.
Someone asked about those. I haven't looked at a lot of home field advantage cards, Jeff, but the mock-up that I saw of the Trout was pretty good. So we're going to have
a lot of big fans of those for sure.
Before next week, we'll have to look into those.
Hobbyists, thanks for joining us. We know how it can be when pets are wanting you to pay attention.
If they get an evening car ride, does that help like put them to sleep? Are we talking, what kind of dogs are we talking about, hobbyists? You can't just mention a dog and not expect follow-up questions. Are ears flapping out windows? What are we dealing with here?
Oh, Bazooka Tom doesn't like. Apparently, we've switched sides, Chris.
Oh no!
I'll fix it for him.
Yeah, it's. Well, if we see it, we're a little OCD. It bothers us too. Oh, John Mayer pulled a rookie pitcher auto. How old is he, by the way? That's another thing.
He pitched 7 games at least. All right.
Yeah, there you go.
John doesn't need to go buy a cord of wood this winter. He's got his Michael Harris collection to keep him warm.
He's been better over the last week or 10 days. I mean, he's a center fielder who is incredible on defense. So all he has to do is just make some adjustments. The whole team's got to make some adjustments. Hopefully he's at the forefront. Don't burn those this winter. Give him one more season.
Brian, you're right. Just on the surface, the problem isn't rookie pitchers. 1, pitchers are tough in the hobby, but 2, the pitchers that they choose to use, like you saw the back of Parker Dunshee, he's been pitching for 8 years professionally, and yeah, he's not a prospect. So that's what really makes it tough.
Royale Cheese, yeah. Yes. Hopefully Mr. and Mrs. Dunshee can build out the full rainbow of their son's autos. Yeah. And ultra modern 007. Yeah. It stinks, Jeff, that at this point I'm actually looking forward to like series 1. We're going to get Roman Anthony. We'll get your boy Mizorowski, and we'll get Marcelo Meyer. It's already looking like a pretty good product. I mean, I'm sure there's more debuts to come. More Parker Dunshees on their way out, on their way up.
Yeah, looking forward to 2026 already.
Yeah, I'm curious. Actually, this is a great question. That's a little arrogant. Shouldn't say that. What rookie auto in this product do you guys think will be worth the most money, or whose rookie auto will be worth the most money this time next year? Not besides James Wood.
James Wood in it? Yeah, I was going to say.
Let's not include him. He's the most slam dunk. Who else? Marcelo will not be an update. They're holding him back. His tops now said call up. So I'm just curious what you guys think. There's a guy I really like.
Caglione Kurtz next year, yeah.
next year. Oh no, Kurtz is this year.
Kurtz is this year. Okay.
Kurtz has autos in this product, and he might be the guy after James Wood I'm most excited about.
Matt
He'll
Shaw.
he'll have base cards and update. Yeah, Caglione is also next year. Good call for Series 1. Jacob Wilson, interesting. Ron, I do like this answer. He does have some autos, and hopefully they're worth a lot next year, but Otani's probably going to be worth more. Oh. You know, I had a feeling Wilsey was going to go after that red Wheeler tonight. He might be the most undervalued player in all of baseball. Like, he has been so good for so long, and no one seems to care. So Wilsey, that's a great pickups.
I hope there's no work stoppage for his career sake.
Yeah, totally agree. Ooh, Brian Hall, I'm right there. I think I agree. I like that kid a lot. I've seen enough like Oppo home runs from him that I'm very impressed. Oh, but Mark, obviously big fan here.
Drake Baldwin.
Yep.
Catchers are just about as tough as pitchers.
They are. All right, Jeff, let me know who else gets mentioned. I'm going to pull up a couple pictures here. Oh, all right. Well, this isn't the most exciting one to share.
Christian Campbell. Yeah, there you go.
Hold on.
Yeah, Caglione is struggling. Definitely. Dylan Cruz.
Okay. I'm a big fan of Drake Baldwin. Like, he's been hitting cleanup with the revamped Braves lineup, Jeff.
Yeah.
Like, he came on so well that basically he and Sean Murphy have knocked Ozuna out of the lineup.
Well, honestly, that didn't take that much because Ozuna's been.
He had a great April, and I talked to a bunch of Braves fans like late May, and I was like, we need to look at what he's done in May, and he just fell off a cliff. Like, he just disappeared. Yeah, Matthew Corey, that's a great call. He some issues catching, Jeff. I believe I think he's the guy responsible for the first walk-off catcher interference that we've seen. He
was behind the plate for that. Okay.
And I think he then did it again in the first inning of the following game.
I did see that. Yeah.
So he's got to work on that a little bit. But yeah, the
Harper's
offense has been a nice surprise. Yeah.
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 I wanted to get to that question real quick because this might affect you, Chris.
Oh boy.
No, I can't find it. But it was about going to a show. 7. Debating going to a show this weekend. You think I'm more or less likely to get good deals a week ahead of the National?
I mean, where is the show? Like, if you're going to a show in Florida or like Seattle, then I don't really think the National has much of an effect. But if you're anywhere in the Midwest, I would expect most dealers there are buying more than selling in advance of getting to the National.
Yeah, I kind of would think they'd be holding on to stuff, right? Unless you're going to meet their high prices, they're probably going to take it to Chicago because they feel they can sell it there.
Brian Hall, not yet. He's going to be an update in both Chrome and Flagship. We just haven't seen it yet. Meeks International. I saw this and I was just, and I think Royale Cheese Tier says it all. If ever we needed her to be here to shit on someone, it's right now. But
there she is.
Hold on.
There
we go.
Professor's Dugout. Anybody looking for him at the National? He'll be in one of 2 Kenny Powers jerseys.
Awesome. And Professor's Dugout, please wear one of those to the Spitballin' meetup we're having at the Lowe's Hotel Lobby Bar Friday night. We'll be there from 8 o'clock on. So please stroll in, say hello to me in Filmington. Scotty B should be there. Teapot will be there. And other Instagram baseball card luminaries will be flittering about. Ephus Pitch will be there. Short Print a Day will be there. Ginter Gold Fever is going to stop by. Signed and Slabbed will be there. So, I mean, come on in and talk cards with some of, honestly, I'm proud to say this, Jeff, some of the biggest card nerds like in the country are going to be there. Come nerd out. Nerding out. It'll be fun. Yeah.
There's going to be nerding out at the Lowe's. I'm going to be sad to miss that.
I will zoom you in though. I'll put a laptop on the bar and we'll
My
make
head
sure
will
you
just
can
be
do that.
standing on the bar by the drink, getting spilled on. Yeah. Oh, before the one you took away, Bazooka Tom said the best deals are going to be found on eBay during the National, and that's true. So if you're not going to the National, definitely check out eBay because there will be some deals there. People are putting up auctions, and they're not going to get as many eyes. So yes,
Very true. Yeah. Ooh. All right. I see John Mayer saw Fantastic Four tonight. This is a spoiler-free chat, please. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go see it tomorrow. I'm interested in it. I don't know what they're gonna do with it. I don't know where it's gonna go, but I like the cast. We'll see what they do. The Ash dinner. Nice. Yeah, please do. Please do, Mike. We'll be there for a little while. Ah, boy, here we go. Now you got her started on the puns. All right. By the way, speaking of, I mentioned Ephus Pitch. I want to talk about this for a brief minute. If you guys are on Baseball Card Instagram and you follow our good buddy Ephus Pitch, you may have noticed that his account disappeared. He was hacked sometime this week, and Meta has been of almost no help at all of him getting his account back. And this is like a terrifying thing.
and it wasn't even really hacked, Chris. Right? He was reported for violating terms, and they took that down.
Yeah. He was reported, but the one information he got from Meta, he got an alert on his email that there was a sign-in that Meta did not recognize into his account that was happening in like Alabama. And it went from that to someone reported him and his account was like suspended. So it looks like someone's managed to get into, and he's like certified as well, like Meta certified. So I don't know how they were able to he had the blue check. I don't know how someone was able to get in there. I don't know if they posted something. We don't really know exactly what happened. He's hoping to get more information on it, but yeah, I mean, it's a scary thing. Like we've been on Instagram for years now.
Yeah.
Set up like a pretty nice base, and we all have a lot of our information up there and relationships we've made. The idea of losing your account like that is pretty scary. So anyway, long story short, please follow Stitchy McPatterson, which is Ephus Pitch's new Instagram account. And yeah, hopefully he gets his other one back, but I don't know. It's getting someone from Meta on the phone, Jeff, feels almost as hard as getting my mom on the phone.
And Will's, I mean, I don't mind censorship if it comes to like exploiting kids and things like that. I'm not sure what they said he did with his account, but it was something drastic along those lines. So I'm not sure if somebody hacked into his account, posted something like that, and then that got reported. We don't really know, but yes, in general, I think as long as there's some reasonable discourse going on, I don't think they should have any problems or should be censoring. But
no, it's baseball cards. And also, let's just remember our password should not be password. For anyone out there, what's also funny, he told me he used like AI and made like a ridiculous password that was like 20 characters long. It's completely unguessable, and yet somehow here we are. So I don't really understand exactly how this stuff happens, but it stinks.
Michigan Cards and Graphs, just wanted to give a shout out here. Fun Day of Cards, 2020 Stadium Club Chrome Refractor of Ty Cobb in the mail. Then the therapy dogs at the hospital I work at have their own trading cards, and I got most of them at a dog event. Now this I got to see. So you got to post these somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Or send them to us to post, because I'd love to see some therapy dog cards.
Yes. Sometimes there's dogs walking around the West Coast card show, Jeff. Remember one guy had cards for his corgi? He was kind enough to give me one. And there was that girl walking around with her corgi, and I'm sure I creeped her out. I was like, it was an awkward situation, because I'm sure she thought I was like following her, but I was like, I don't care about you. I just want to pet your dog.
I want to pet your dog. Yeah.
I don't know if she was relieved or if she was even more creeped out. But either way, I got to pet the dog, and that's the important thing. Ju Kim, excellent Spaceballs reference.
Yeah.
Oh, John wants you to throw this in the chat again, Jeff.
And yes. Thank you for asking about that. Yes. And please, if you ever need it, it's in the description down below of all our videos. Just click on the link and whatever you are searching for through there, and then buy. It does give the channel an affiliate kickback. I don't know, like 1% or something. So, so thank you. It all adds up. It's little, but it adds up. So thank you for asking, John. And yes, please continue to do that.
Yeah. And yeah. I mean, I wish, please don't think all those eBay fees are coming to us. Sadly, that is not the case.
No, it's just
It's been like Jeff said, it's been 2 weeks, and I think I can get a mini, like an airplane maker's mark. So
yes, it's pennies on the dollar, but whatever we get, it's going to go into the show, into our production. So
yes, as long as by production you mean the buzz that I get during our show.
Yeah. Production.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly.
Yeah, like gasoline.
All right, so let's
also, yes, John, sorry to answer your question. Yes, you just click on that link and then you can search for whatever you're going to search. It brings you right to like the main trading card page. And then you just search for whatever you want, and then somehow it marks it as being sent to that card from our show, from our link. So that's about as much as we know on the technical aspect of it.
Yeah. Wilsey, I appreciate your confidence. Bazooka Tom, currently there are 0 dogs between us. We both actually recently lost our pet. Our dog passed away like 3 months ago, and Jeff's beloved cat passed away last year. We are sadly petless at our house for a little while now. We're just about ready to wade back in. It's probably going to go hot and heavy. I think we're going to go from 0 to 3 pretty quick, but we'll see what happens.
Gosh. Yeah.
But I believe Jeff recently has introduced a new cat to his house.
Yes. Our new family member, Gizmo, who's getting better, fingers crossed, at peeing only in his litter box. Yes, he's become a member of the family. So thank you. Yes, we love all pets. All pets are welcome here. There's a lot of turtle pets in the chat and comments.
Right.
Love seeing the pictures of the turtles. Yeah,
we'll take any pet pics. If you guys all want to send us pics of your pets, we will share them on the show and just maybe we could have Phil on, and Phil can roast your pets.
Yes,
he roasted all of our pickups in that spitball video we did.
Yes, if you want your pet roasted by Phil, we'll have a special episode after the national.
Yes, that'll be great. Royally cheesed. I did chuckle at this. I wonder if that is if that's like, oh, EFIS, let me get in there. All right, so it's already been 2 hours, Jeff. I want to fly through a couple Instagram shout outs if you've got 15 minutes in you.
All right, let's go for at least a couple.
Okay. All right. Okay. The first one I want to talk about is Dave's Braves cards.
Yeah.
They're going to be some Acuñas to start off. So if you don't like Acuña, look away. But this gentleman, I mean, that red refractor, Jeff. Man alive.
The rookie cup, the kneeling shot, the red is a great card.
The red is special. He does a nice job of building up here. Except this little reel, we go green, orange, red. Man. Suspense was building here. I'm not going to lie. I was pretty excited to see this. To see this reveal. It just looks so great. He's got the red socks, the red jersey, the color match on top of everything else. Shout out to Baseball Cards in the Attic. What did I miss? Is he responsible for this? Did he say it in the...
No, he just wanted a shout out.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Shout out to Baseball Cards in the Attic. Fun account to follow on Instagram if you guys don't. Amazingly, though, Jeff, this reel of Acuña fire, and I don't mean to rank or compare, but it wasn't the sexiest Acuña baseball card reel I saw this week.
Yeah, Chris almost had to be hospitalized from the next one he's going to show you.
This one legitimately, I was having issues. I'll just put it that way. I'll let this one speak for itself. This gentleman, AK9 Collections, I say that I'm going to talk through it. He's been fortifying his Acuña PC, and I felt like every card that came out of this pile, Jeff, was somehow sexier than the card before it.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Still in the
gem
lighting.
After gem.
Yeah, all PSA 10s. I mean, my goodness. Look at this. That's an update black PSA 10. Yeah. Whew, God, I think my sweat rag is in the laundry, Jeff.
Yeah, you need the sweat towel for this one.
Seriously. I really like this horizontal card. The pop is way less than, of course, this one, which is this just takes your breath away. What an absolutely gorgeous card.
What's your favorite, Chris, from this pile?
I am if you know me well enough, the one on the top is probably my all-time favorite Acuña card. This Stadium Club rookie SP. The way it's framed, the way the back is sort of faded out, so the jersey pops. The fact that it's an image variation of Hank Aaron's card, is just everything about it makes it extremely special. I love that card. I've tried so hard to gem raw copies, and I've just been.
How about
brutally
gemming the
denied.
black, the 2018 black? That's
Oh,
incredible.
Yeah.
Royally Cheese says, I can't help but start adding the money in my mind during the video. Now, if only he had used the eBay affiliate link, you might be able to get a whole bottle of Maker's Mark on these.
Right? I mean, legitimately. Maybe I could even buy like one stock, one share of Maker's Mark stock. I mean, my goodness. Yeah. Royally Cheese. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. And I won't put the comment up, but Will Z, it is the first. Yeah. Okay. All right, a couple deep breaths, Jeff. I turned my air conditioning
Elvis
up a little
says,
bit.
I wish Acuna had a better signature. He just can't stay on a card or a sticker.
Yeah.
In my case. Yeah, I get that.
All right, I'll try to move a little faster now. These came from AP5 Collector. We love this 2011 Finest set, and these are like the 3 coolest parallels. We've got the die-cut mosaic, the red and the gold of Pujols, that awesome follow-through, the name on the jersey, the number. Beautiful cards.
See, I mean, and this is kind of what somebody was talking about, was that it was the Skeens card with his patch on that they were saying, oh, it just could be a Panini card because you don't even see the logos. And you and I both said we like backup jersey cards, and that doesn't bother me at all. I think this is a great card. Yeah,
this is really cool. And if anyone watching perchance has the purple, there is a purple parallel in this set that's actually numbered out of 5, not the usual whatever the hell purples are out of. So if you happen to have one and you're looking to sell it or willing to sell it, let Jeff or I know, or contact AP5 Collector directly. He will make you a very generous offer according to the comments here. And we always like to help people finish their runs. Okay. All right. This one comes from a Royally Cheesed, who I believe might still be with us. And I want to ask the chat if you guys think Topps deliberately chose a cup check team card here, where Bobby Witt Jr. is getting a little cup smack, or if they just didn't see it.
Boy,
I don't know. I don't know what the answer is, Jeff. I would lean toward they didn't see it. But
how could they not see it? I mean, I guess they just have so many cards, but oh man.
Yeah. I mean, my thought process, my thought was they were looking for a team card. Like, I love this. The whole the handshake after the game is great. A lot of players in it. They're like, just crop it out so Bobby Witt's in there and let's go. And they didn't see it. So I don't know.
Yeah, who's giving it? He's shielded.
Yeah, he's shielded. Someone call him. Maybe it's Lugo. I don't know. I'm trying to think who. I know that Lugo's a pretty tall guy. By the way, Diego, I saw your Austin Riley Gold Stadium Club Chrome Auto up for bids. It looked like it crossed $100. So congrats on that.
Nice.
Very cool card. I love that Austin Riley. And yeah, I would love to see Austin Riley play again.
Joey's claiming an accidental bump.
An accidental bump.
Might be Waka. Is he that tall?
I don't know enough about Waka.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ha! Indeed. Yeah. I don't know. But this card is funny. I like it. Okay. A couple more, Jeff, and then we'll call it a night. This one comes from Backo Trading Co. on Instagram, and he completed his Buster Posey Stadium Club Gold minted run. Very impressive. And these cards just look so goddamn cool together, don't they?
It's blinding. It's almost blinding. And it shows that he's had some really cool cards.
Yeah, yeah, you do notice 18 and 19 look very similar, but it's such a classic kind of catcher pose that it's almost okay.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Yeah, it's cool. And I did want to point out in the comments here, shout out SFO Sox fan who said, who points out he was pulling for him when the last card he needed for this run, I believe, is this guy, the 2018. And SFO points out he was pulling for him and not bidding against him. So it's nice when collectors are helping.
What a gentlemanly thing to do.
Right? Indeed. All right, we're going to stick with Stadium Club. I had to show this card when it popped up. Death Elf 20 on Instagram posted this Ryan Howard auto.
Ooh.
I've never seen this card before. It's at a 2020 Stadium Club Chrome. What?
It is?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Like one of them?
2020 Stadium Club.
Okay.
Not Chrome. My brain just automatically says Chrome.
It just adds Chrome to the end of it. Yeah.
But yeah, so this is at a 2020 Stadium Club. What a badass, what a beautiful shot. He's got an awesome signature. I don't think I've ever seen.
Signature is really cool. It's like a Declaration of Independence type signature.
He even puts his number in there. It does have kind of a John Hancock sort of feel
Yeah.
to it. But yeah, the bright blue pen, they kind of faded the bottom. Like this is a
Stranger's
beautiful
saying
card.
that's 2021, Chris.
Oh shit! You know he's right. Yep, it is 2021. God, I was wrong about the set and the year, Jeff. Otherwise, I nailed it. Did I get the
Otherwise,
player
you
right?
nailed it.
It's
Well,
Ryan
I mean,
Howard, isn't
I'm just dumbfounded by that.
I hope it's Ryan Howard. You're right. It is 2021. And honestly, it even says that in the caption just to the right, which I
Yeah.
failed to notice in my we've been doing this for a little while now. But yeah, this card is great. I think I need to find one of these, but
Add it to your Stadium Club.
or my
auto
Stadium Club
binder.
want list. But I mean that binder, Jeff, it's not getting any bigger because I keep getting outbid.
Yeah.
But this card is gorgeous and just a fantastic signature. All right,
Michigan Cards and Graphs pointing out that you didn't make any errors like that on your trivia. So thankfully.
all right, well, we'll take a win where we can get it.
Yeah.
All right, Sycamore Stadium Club, Dig the Cleats In, just posted this beautiful Juan Soto
Love it.
today.
Love this card.
Yeah, that's just an absolutely tremendous card. No notes. Tops nailed that one.
All right, Trent, when you get your 2025 Topps Chrome, then we'll have to post your run. So when you get it in, get a picture and send it.
Yeah, please. Okay, and last but certainly not least, our good buddy SFO Sox fan picked up this really cool Dustin Pedroia Stadium Club Super.
Oh, yes. I remember seeing this one.
Yeah, I like this image. And I just wanted to mention in the comments there, he talks about,
It's not on yet.
oh,
We still got the lovely soda. There it is.
there we go. I just want to mention in the comments here, he talks about how he also had a chance to pick up the auto version, but the auto is a sticker. And he decided that the non-auto just looks better. And I completely agree.
Can't argue with that at all.
Yeah.
I mean, we've talked about it before. There's occasions when you've got it, if something has a sticker and that's the only way you pick it up. But man, just it looks so clean.
It does. It absolutely does. I also just want to say real quick, hold on. That's not spelled right, but hopefully, yeah.
Diego Isaac Collins, he's been coming on and he's all right. He's probably not the long-term answer there, but he's a great part of this team. So cool pull.
I have encouraged SFO Sox fan as I do. I like to encourage my fellow addicts. So that is, I believe, the I'm going to mess up my windows here. Yeah, that's 2017 Stadium Club. But now, Jeff, it's time for him to get a 2018 Stadium Club because the 2018 Stadium Club Pedroia image is just it's just fantastic.
It's like the Mickey Hatcher from the 80s. Is that autographed too?
Yes, I think it's autographed. I think this is like some sort of team thing that they did. Maybe it went to an auction somewhere. I don't know, but it's just that smile on his face with this massive glove. This card is phenomenal, and I need to see the full rainbow on SFO Sox fans page by the end of the year. He has an assignment.
That's a great card.
Yeah.
Love it. Awesome. Yes, and he agrees that he needs it.
All right. That's probably a good place to end. Whew.
Yeah. William, we'll have to talk about this. Biggest name moved at the deadline. We're getting close to that deadline, Chris. Maybe we'll have to do a deadline special.
Yeah, we should. I'm guessing Joe Ryan might be the most exciting name moved. I don't think the Twins are making any moves, and someone's going to overpay for an arm like that, Jeff.
Oh man, that would be fun to see him in the stretch run, play some meaningful games.
Right? Yeah.
Well, thanks to all those of you who have stuck around this entire time. Really fun talking cards with you guys.
Sorry, Thorson. Sorry,
Thorson.
Wait, hold on real quick. Royally Cheese, is this a prediction or did this happen? I don't have anything up and running.
That can't be right.
That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't mean it can't be. Doesn't mean it didn't happen. But also, Jeff, we got to figure out the schedule next week because I will be in Chicago on Thursday and Friday. So we'll have to figure something out. When we can go live, it'll be a work in progress. It might have to wait till the weekend.
Yes, anybody that's going to the National, have such a great time. Let us know if you see anything cool. If you find any 2012 through 2014 Chrome SSPs, make sure you let me and Chris know.
Please, yeah. Absolutely.
And I'll throw it in one more time. The eBay link. Please hit this up so Chris can get his makers full and I can get more of these sweet Cutwaters. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. Call your parents if you haven't talked to them for a while. We talked about pets here. Like Chris said, send us pictures of your pets. We'll have to have a pet-centric episode one time. And when instead of looking at cards, we'll check out people's pets.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. And if you'll be at the National, hit us up. We'll be at the Lowe's Hotel Friday night at 8 p.m. Filmington and I will be the two guys at the bar arguing over Dynasty.
Yeah.
Stop in, please. Great.
Yep.
Trent, it's going to be awesome.
All right. Anything you want to say before people head off, Chris?
No, have a good weekend. Jeff, you said everything perfectly.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We're almost at 4,000 subscribers, Chris. So if you haven't subscribed, please hit that like and subscribe. We're almost there. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next week sometime.